Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello. Okay, warp train. We're back on a warp train, not again. Okay, let's start. I hope chat's going to work because OBS broke on me today. Or it might be YouTube chat, I don't know. How did this happen? First we boarded the... Oh, we already boarded the warp train, okay. To get to our next destination, P Corp? P Corp? Got into our fancy first class flash freeze hibernation capsules and we were supposed to arrive at P Corp after a quick blink of an eye. You sure about that, Dante? I thought you knew. Dante, please respond. There's... The first thing I saw when my vision returned was the perplexed look on Faust, who has entered hibernation at the same time as I did. Then I realized that we woke up mid-transit on the warp train, which could only mean that we're now stranded in some lost, unknown dimension. Dante, I understand your considerable degree of disorientation, but... What? What the hell happened? First things first. Let's rewind and return to the very start of this highly unfavorable situation we found ourselves in. Few days ago. Our next destination is to a warp train, Dante. What? Yep, that's where it all started. There I was, still perplexed by the incidents at P Corp, which my awful idea of clearing the air by asking Virgilius for our next destination, not knowing the storm that my innocent question would bring. Verily, I must have misheard thee. I'm certain you heard me right, Don Quixote. We are now en route to the T Corp warp train station. Uh-oh. That warp train station must have some conundrum that must be resolved there indeed. A quest that must be swiftly addressed at the station, yes? Did a distortion pop up at one of the warp platforms or something? I see that you are now significantly less disinclined to take on some side jobs, but no. We are boarding the warp train to get you to P Corp. End of story. There's nothing between the lines, so don't try reading into it. Uh-oh. They know what happens in there. It's not good. It was only natural that the sinners immediately fell into a state of collective dumbfounded shock. None of these sinners have any history of working at W Corp, but we're actually taking the train? Though what vague information we could gather from the identities, we all had some fragmentary knowledge about the terrible secrets of the warp train's operations. I initially considered hiding this information from the rest of the sinners, but since sharing things with everyone and letting them get their 2 cents in usually ends up being pretty helpful more often than not, I've been sharing more of these as of late. Though I have very dim, if present at all, recollections from the time during which I wear the identities. It can be determined from the conversational records between the manager and the identities that the mechanisms behind warp train's operations can be deemed as somewhat bizarre and inefficient. Oh yeah, it's that 10-second trip that actually takes a long time, right? And when the train reaches the destination, they just wipe the passengers' memories? I also heard that the passengers get so tired and weary that they start literally ripping and tearing into one another. Sounds like I might finally have a chance to see a masterpiece with my own eyes. Even when the sinners wear the identities through my identity cards, the identities, memories, or beliefs don't bleed into them once it's over and done with. Oh, hi, Cold Dog. Chat isn't working. Okay, I'll figure out how to fix it after stream then, because now everything I did before stream to fix it didn't work for it. So I'll just try fixing it later. I remember when Faust explained that due to the risks associated with embracing such influences, there was a filtering process to intentionally block them from reaching the sinners. Oh. That's why the sinners could use the identities of some of our worst enemies without getting infected by their philosophies and whatnot. Ah, that's why Ahab is Ishmael. But it also meant that they couldn't retain any new information that each identity had to offer. That's why I keep a record of some things that sound particularly important and sometimes share it with the rest of the sinners. Oh, that's why Earl King is playable! It's because they're blocking out, like, philosophies or whatnot. My voice doesn't really carry well past the window. So most of our communications are one-sided, but I went on a vacation to Southeast Asia, basically. Yeah. And then for that vacation, I did go to Korea, and then I did go to Ham Ham Pang Pang, so yeah. We're basically at K Corp, yeah. I had an abundance of W Corp IDs, so it wasn't difficult to piece together the truth behind the trains. But maybe ignorance really is bliss. Your alarm response and possible incomplacent have already been accounted for. Faust, then thou hast known this all along, wherefore hast thou not deigned to tell me of this? Faust has indeed known this all along, as no knowledge is out of Faust's reach. As expected, a solution to your dilemma has already been prepared, and that's why they get first class tickets. They clearly have not heard about Lovetown. I don't think first class is gonna save them from that. I seriously doubt your solution involves not getting on the train, so what is it? The boss. Oh, what about this boss? There's no way that this thing fits inside a train car. Charon vetoes too. No one to feed Mephi when Charon's gone. Miss Faust. The rearmost tail cars of Warp Train are all freight cars. That is where Mephistopheles will be safely fastened and transported. Okay, so it's like a cargo ship, and the LCB will have the benefit of boarding as first class passengers. We're gonna be turned into puppets with this one. The bus begins to swell with noise again, though in a slightly different air to the alarm response from earlier. First class passengers. What? The seats for those pompous toughs? Even on normal trains, you got those sods whose proudest accomplishment in life is planting their arses in first class seats, while others are cramming themselves into freight cars because they haven't the cash for even an economy ticket. Hey, don't look at me like that. Don't look at me. I've never been on one of those first class seats before either. Oh, Sinclair's family knew what's going on. Okay. Isn't the ticket for a first class seat like as expensive as 3-4 months salary of a first year wing employee? Oh. Can our budget really handle paying for all of our fares? Probably. The company's budget is not a subject that warrants your concern. I heard first class passengers get some cool bonus stuff like personalized private capsules or something, don't they? That is the promotional language, yes. They are flash freeze hibernation capsules, to be precise. They have been designed to easily withstand the true amount of time it takes for the warp train to travel from point A to B. The trip will be over in the blink of an eye for the passengers. Well, that wasn't true. The company's regard for our well-being is unfamiliar yet welcome. To be provided such extravagance merely for our comfort. Such occurrence is quite seldom. Right, I honestly thought they were going to slip just the guide and Sharon into the first class seats and ship the rest of us in the economy cars. And that's what we all thought. This seems like an unnecessary luxury. They should have saved their budget and given only the executive manager and their loyal advisor access to those seats. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're taking the train to get to our next mission, alright? We have to think about the unique nature of warp trains and prepare ourselves accordingly. We probably don't have to do anything if we're just in the pod if everything went right. Right, I know it's a first class and all, but warp trains are just plain creepy. I knew you'd also be worried about... For example, economy passengers are going to have a hard time getting into a first class car, if they can even open it. I mean, I'm pretty sure the door separating the cars is ironclad. Ishmael, who'd been holding that first class promotional pamphlet in her hands for a while, was chattering on with fire in her eyes. We won't even have to lift a finger. We just have to board the train, get into our capsules, shut our eyes, and snooze through the entire ride until all that mess in the other cars blows over. I heard they used to give out commemorative merch back when their finances weren't in the gutter and... Oh. A true adventures not without hardships. Yet, even the most exalted of heroes cannot venture without respite. And in very rare occasions, the hero may even deign to select a first-class seat to rest in place of a quaint inn. Indeed, indeed. Seems like everyone was at least somewhat interested in the fabled first-class seats of warp trains. I could sense that there was a growing consensus among the sinners that even a warp train trip might be acceptable if it meant that they could ride in the first class seats. I will board the train if I must. Is the first class seating mandatory? I prefer the scenic route. Don't want to miss out on all the fun. Virgilius pretended to not hear Yoshu's question. Very well, then I assume that we are all in agreement. Let's go. I have a matter of great import to discuss with thee. Oh! We're going to... Wait, P Corp's or Kanto then? Oh. P Corp's Don Kanto, okay. What is it? Out with it, lass. Beating around the bush ain't like you. Don Quixote carefully began, almost whispering in a low voice. That is, in the first class seats. I have heard tell that we must board with our feet freed from our boots. No, they're gonna take Rocinante or the whatever these shoes are called. The banana shoes. Does that claim hold water? Oh, come on now. What kind of nonsense gossip is this coming from this time? This no gossip, forsooth. I have overheard aught from those we have walked past here today, and when none of them inquired, you know that you gotta go barefoot in first class, right? The other responded with, of course, man. What am I, stupid? Doth the traveler speak true, Ishmael? Don't ask me. I've never been on one of these before either. I don't remember seeing anything like that on the pamphlet. Give me a sec. I mustn't be separated from Rocinante. Not even for a twinkle. I shan't toss Rocinante to the side next to such vulgarities like the ugly shoes of Sir Heathcliff. Damn! Or you little. Insulted his drip. I implore thee, O illustrious red gaze, prithee, grant me thy permission to allow me to board with Rocinante. I never expected Virgilius to answer with his usual exasperated rebuff, but this time he responded in a somewhat serious, if tainted by the familiar annoyance tone. Fine, keep your shoes on. Okay, what happened? Oh, his flames are still on. Even though the entire clock head's like frozen. Okay. Over here. So... this place is huge. Uh-oh. Yeah, that sure is a warp train, huh? Why is there 2 stories of it? It's there, okay. I didn't remember it being that big in library. But I guess that they need to hold Mephistopheles, so it might be a different variant of the train. Okay. That was my first impression of the warp train station. Oh, so this is... Don Quixote shouted vibrantly, immediately recovered from her previous apprehension of the sheer possibility that she might be separated from Rocinante. So each nest has one of these massive structures in them. I got nothing. Oi, know anything about what they're asking? Heathcliff asked, gesturing towards Mersault with his chin. Every warp train station has been built with a general design philosophy that draws from their respective nests' architectural idiosyncrasies. Idiosyncrasies. What the hell is a idiosyncrasies? It can also be said that many critics in relevant fields praise the warp train station as one of the many cultural cornerstones of the city. I have no idea when it happened, but Heathcliff started treating Mersault like a walking encyclopedia from time to time. Mersault, young Mersault. Lo, is that passenger over yonder one from the west? Oh, Alcor? Incorrect. Leather... Oh no, he's about to yap. Leather-based clothing and metal armor are predominant fashion trends often visible in the outfits of the Western population, while that individual cloth-based style is something ubiquitously observed throughout the population of North and South. They are largely considered to be an Eastern fashion trend, rarely seen among the West. Okay. Prithee, slow thyself, for I must make a record for thy lectures. What wisdom dost thou have to impart regarding the fashion of the northern region? Oh, David. Oh. I have once... Oh yeah, David and the other Zwei Knights, right? Or is it Zwei West for the Knights? I think it's Zwei West and then David North. Anyways. I have once espied in a magazine that they are garbed in loose-fitting outfits. Understandably so, given the colder climate of the region. An opportunity for a first-hand observation stands before you. Is that... Oh! No, it's the... IDs. Whoa! Unironic whoa! Unironic Don Quixote, whoa! Snuff voice, no! 3 seconds of screaming duet, one of our utter fascinations, the other of unmitigated frustration. Is it frustration? I don't think I read that right. I did read that right, okay, never mind. What the shit? You nearly blew up my eardrums. You're the one to talk. Dude, I got an audible frequency range expansion implant in my eardrums. Holy shit, man. Now get the hell out of my way. You're blocking the walkway like a ragtag band of hicks who's never even seen a warp train before. Oh, he has 2 poles. Okay. Damn it, I take the train all the way here for an expedition, only to lose my target, and now these assholes are trying to blow out my eardrums. Great, just great. I love this. Guys, is it obvious that we've never been on a warp train before? And the ticket fee came straight out of my damn pocket. Whoa, watch out, big fella. Someone might get seriously hurt if you keep swinging those 4 arms around, each holding a weapon to boot. Oh, no they're not. Preeti, wilt thou stand still for but a moment to satisfy a few inquiries of mine regarding thy outfit? Oh, yes, stand in absolute stillness for 5 minutes and I... Seriously? The fixer will... the fixer with a particularly impressive set of prosthetic arms spent a few minutes venting several of his numerous grievances at us before storming off to a different platform. Indeed. This city of sundry odd personalities. I'm pretty sure he was thinking the same thing. I guess the city is full of people with full body prosthetics. Isn't that elite? No, never mind. Only robots are. Okay. That's when Virgilia slowly walked up to our group. Well then, we'll rendezvous at the destination. Huh? Would the illustrious red geese not ride alongside us? W Corp policy demands that those with the title of a caller must board a train specifically prepared for them instead. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't want having another Lovetown incident. Ooh, are you like riding the first class plus or something? That's the color for you, I guess. Special treatment from the wings no matter where he goes. I wonder, did they set up that policy because of Callie or is it because of Roland? Because Roland did take a warp train before, right? So it might be Roland, Angelica, or Callie, maybe. Charon wants to go back to Mephi. Mephi will be lonely. I already told you why you can't, Charon. On 3 separate occasions in which I bought you those multi-flavored candies, humans are not allowed aboard the freight cars. Then, Miss Faust. Yes. Virgilius, after exchanging a knowing look and a nod with Faust, escorted the particularly peeved Charon away. Dante, let us proceed this way. We followed Faust's guidance to the entrance to our train car. Damn! Oh, nice. Looks pretty cool. Looks like the... what was it called? Fallout? Yeah, Fallout 4 free spots. No, they don't. Wait. Oh, no. No, they don't. Okay. The doors open up and down. No, okay. Damn. Whoa, hey, our colors are starting to come back. Oh. Hey, these must be the fabled complimentary food and drink of the first class seats. Heck yeah, of course. Quality stuff like these gotta be included with that insane pricing. The general response to this room was a surprise at the rows upon rows of expensive looking sizable capsules. Flash freeze hibernation. Huh. I guess it literally freezes our bodies in a flash. Faust, are these flash freeze hibernation devices safe? Please elaborate on your exact definition of safe. These things are supposed to freeze us solid, right? Can we really come back from something like that? A flash freeze hibernation device will put you in a temporary state of death caused by a rapid cellular cryopreservation process. However, the rapidity of the process prevents damage to your cell walls during the phase change. Therefore, in most normal cases, this will not cause any issues. Faust is aware that this model has fully resolved cell wall breaching issues caused by cryogenic density change or by ice crystal growths of hydrogen molecules. Oh, okay, so we're fine. I missed about half of what you said, but your point is that it's safe, right? Yes, as far as Faust is aware. Even if an issue were to arise during the journey, because everyone will be reverted to their states at the beginning of the train trip upon arrival, there won't be any lasting complications from the... Wait a minute. Because everyone will be reverted to their states at the beginning of the train trip upon arrival. So how does Dante remember any of the... Oh, he remembers events from P Corp. Okay, never mind. He just knows. Oh, you got some real talent in dragging out something as so simple as, yeah, it's safe, to so many words. Seriously. Indeed, as Faust's talents are not limited to a singular field. Okay, but that still leaves a lot to be worried about. Wait, there was something odd about the way she phrased that. As far as Faust is aware, are you saying that I could be wrong? As a general rule, Faust does not err. What? First, Faust does not err, okay. However, Faust is also not a divine being. Okay. Like, what is err an actual word? It's not like err... like, question mark, I guess? There are certain information in the world that Faust is yet to have access to. Therefore, while Faust may speak the facts, what is said may not always align with the truth. Okay. They don't call first class for nothing, I guess. P Corp's way up there in the northernmost corner of the city. But this thing will take us there in the blink of an eye, huh? That's one hell of a time saver. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Prepare thyself, Rocinante. Thus begins the long jaunt. Oh, I've been meaning to ask Don Quixote. Do you ever, you know, wash those shoes? Where did that come from, Rhodia? Okay, no, I mean, like... think back to when we were inside that whale. When that whale blew up, we got all kinds of its gross, slimy bits on us. They were on our clothes, our shoes, everything. Yeah. And do you remember how much work it took us to clean our bloodied, fishy, fleshy, gunked clothing? This really isn't something I want to revisit, but yeah. Right? And do you also remember how Don Quixote never took her shoes off once during that whole ordeal? Okay, I guess they do look a bit filthy. I ask thee, dear compatriots, hast thou ever witnessed an errant knight who leaves the side of their beloved steed? Can't say I ever witnessed a knight before, though. Then thou shalt know, starting now. Behold it, hearken to it, and remember it well. They never quiet down, do they? Whoa. Have you been on one of these, Otis? I have been treated to the premium VIP seats of similarly grandiosity back when. This is nothing to fuss over. Otis, who was sitting there and shaking her legs, suddenly asked Faust the question. Hey, you're confident that no accidents ever occurred on one of these first class cars, yes? Does she know? In order to prevent causes of unnecessary anxiety and misgivings among the sinners, the history of accidents that has occurred aboard warp trains will not be shared. Does she know? What the? Beep. Oh, I think we're leaving soon. This is for warp train PW612 bound for P Corp. Boarding period is ending soon. The sinners who were either leisurely enjoying their complimentary snacks or taking a look around the first class cars suddenly became a lot busier. Then let us hurry and enter our capsules before it is too late. Oh no, why isn't this... The other sinners made it to their capsules no problem, but I felt like I was the only one who's fumbling. Is it anxiety, Dante? I think so. Initiating warp in 10 minutes. Allow me to assist you. Stand as though you are leaning back and... Ah, Don Quixote's doing a little pose. So what is it? Don Quixote... Who? Don Quixote... Faust, maybe? Hong Lu? Yi Sang, I think? And then I can't tell, it might be Ryoshu. That's cool. Faust expertly guiding me to into the capsule as though she'd done something like this before. Then pressed a button inside the capsule that closed the hatch. Oh, it is! Is it Praise Thy Son? Yeah, she's doing the Elden Ring. Not Elden Ring. It's from Dark Souls 1. Yeah, Praise Thy Son. Do not worry too much. We will meet again in but a moment, Dante. I thought I heard a brief sigh, but the hatch shut tightly before we could I could ask her anything. Initiating warp. Please confirm that your seatbelts are firmly fastened. The last thing I saw before my capsule began to fill with gas was Faust climbing into her own capsule opposite of mine. I had no idea then what she really meant by "we will meet again in but a moment." Eh? Dante, you must wake up, Dante. But one thing I knew for sure was an inconceivable situation has occurred. That something had seriously gone wrong. Wait, so does Otis know what happened in Lovetown? Because she was asking about what happened, or she was asking if there was any accidents in, like, regarding Warp Train. Uh-oh. We're here already? Wow, I guess that wasn't an exaggeration at all. It really all happened in a blink of an eye. In the blink of an eye. As always, Faust was giving me her usual look, which was a complete lack of any emotive expression. Yeah, the chat box isn't working. I don't know what broke it. I'll fix it after stream though. Because I don't think it just wants to work now. Actually, maybe I can just do this instead. I can try doing this. It's gonna be tiny, but at least it's on there for now, I guess. Which I suppose is why it didn't immediately register that something had gone awry. No, we are not yet at our destination. Huh? When I finally came to, and after I had some time to digest that odd reply, I looked up at her face once again and realized that her expression was more angsty than usual by a microscophically, I cannot read, minuscule degree. So this train is still running? Yes. Then where are we? I believe we are currently stranded in an unidentified dimension. Coordinates unknown. I took a reflexive deep breath from the sheer horror of the numerous implications stuffed into that dryly delivered sentence. We have Rose, right, ID'd? Oh, they know about Lovetown. Oh, they know. We have Otis as Rose as an ID, so they do know about Lovetown. When that passed, the first thing that struck my mind was that we were about to suffer the very thing that we were so worried about. I see. But I soon found myself calming down. Yeah, this had to be part of Faust's plan. She probably saw this coming from a mile away. Dante, I don't know what to do. What do we do? Faust. I'm sure she's about to proudly tell me that every little detail of her plan that will help us out of this situation. But this is all just part of the plan, right, Faust? Uh-oh. It is not. That was an unusually long silence from Faust. No spoilers, but I'm happy to see you. Yeah, I'm just... I don't know. Just happy to be back playing Limbus. You are half correct, yet half incorrect. With that, Faust left me to flounder in the chaotic stream of vaguely terrifying information as she began stopping by each capsule to wake the sinners. Ooh, we're here already? Man, it really happened in the blink of an... No. Just a flat out no. Oh, what's this? We're here already, for real? It really happened in the blink of a... No. Whoa, we're here already? I guess it really... Oh my god. No. I thought Sinclair was about... Oh, no. Yeah, I have not... Yet I have not uttered a single word. There was a brief cheer, a little hurrah about regaining our colors, followed by a flat-toned explanation of our current predicament, which was then followed by a long-loaded silence, which was a sequence of events I had the pleasure of watching play out on about 10 consecutive occasions. Dante, I understand your confusion. However, perhaps an elaboration of our present circumstance is necessary. We are about to spend 1,000 years in warp train. And we're gonna do the line cleanup work. For the line cleanup agents. That brings us to the present. Let me get this right. This train's still running. And we're drifting through some unknown dimension. Ooh. What about that striketh me as quite dramatic. Most importantly, are you saying that you already knew that this would happen, Faust? Yes. What the hell is wrong with you, huh? The sinners each began to voice their anger. Of course, this wasn't the first time Faust and Virgilius intentionally and knowingly omitted certain details about events in our path. What are you? What? Are you insane? It's not like we can just retreat or jump out the door when stuff hits the fan. Opening the door will result in nearly immediate destruction of the physical body. But hey, at least you know what to do like you always do. You got a plan, right? Right? Faust, whom I've never seen at a loss for words, was having oddly long instances of silence. What's up with her? That looks totally out of it today. She gives me a sideways glance. There must be something she can't discuss in front of the sinners. Oh yeah, from the trailer, right? Guys, let's pause for a bit. She said that something inconceivable had happened. The other sinners' anger was completely understandable. It also makes sense that this continued lack of communication is harming our trust in Faust. Alright, we're going to go over the situation from the start, okay? But just letting things play out might really turn everyone against Faust, and for good. And I doubt Faust had any ill intent in waking us up in the middle of the trip. First things first, I gotta get the sinners to calm down. Then I'll ask Faust to tell us what happened. If there's a problem, we'll figure it out and deal with it as we move along. Why don't we just go back to sleep? You know, that's the plan, right? Tell us what's going on, Faust. All of it. And in a way that we can all understand. Let's hear her out first. Is that okay with you guys? If you say so, I'll go along with it. Fine. I suppose losing my rag rarely did anything. Thank you, then. After some time, the gist of Faust's explanation was as follows. The cause of this issue, as always, involved a certain contract and a unilateral... Yeah, it's fine. Decision from the higher-ups of Limbus company. And unilateral, okay. W Corp caught wind of Limbus company's recent distortion contract management promotions and decided to contract us to deal with a Oh, we're killing wayward passenger, huh? A mysterious repeated series of incidents suspected to have been caused by distortion after multiple failed attempts to resolve it on their own, of course. The distortions themselves likely did not pose a problem for W Corp. Based on the available information, it can be determined that they would all been neutralized as soon as the train arrived, and any transformed passengers would have been reverted to their human forms. But the real issue was that the passengers were disappearing. Passengers spirited away? Alas, such an impossibility aboard these trains, is it not? That is the question for which we must discover the precise cause and effect of. Did W Corp share anything to get us started? You're probably gonna like them a lot more by the end of this story then. That appears to be the most prominent cause of this misunderstanding. She explained that W Corp refused to share anything about the trains because they were concerned about maintaining the secrets of their singularity. Maybe that's exactly why they sought out an upstart business like Limbus company to deal with this, now that I think about it. We wouldn't even know where to start if we didn't have access to the information that the identity cards had to offer. Warp trains. Oh. What are warp trains? There's a different type of train? Anyways, Faust produced what appeared to be a keycard with a W Corp logo on it before continuing with her explanations. However, we were given this master keycard that can open and close the hibernation capsules at will. We may return to our respective capsules as soon as the contract is fulfilled and safely complete the rest of the journey as we had planned from the beginning. These bloody wings, every single one of them's been absolutely balmy. I think it's a bit unkind of them to ask us to finish the puzzle without all the important pieces. At least at P Corp, their chief executive director tagged along as our assistant, not to mention kindly explaining so many new things to us. It sounds like Miss Faust was stuck between a rock and a hard place herself. Some sinners grew more receptive after her explanations, albeit with a sigh. I would have appreciated if you at least gave us a hint. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but it's not like there's someone out there monitoring your every move and every word, right? That is... But not everyone was willing to let this go without saying their piece. Next time, I will take your inputs into account. And that's everything I can do for her. It's an undeniable truth that Faust has disappointed the sinners with what she's done. But she is Faust, after all. I'm sure she has a backup plan. She has backup plans of backup plans to get us out of this situation. So what's next on our agenda? Yeah, what's done is done, right? Besides, it's not like we gotta run away for thousands of years inside this metal box. That is something I must first discuss with Dante. Discuss? But discussing things with other people is very unlike Faust. What are we discussing, Faust? I recommend that you lower your voice from this point onwards, Dante. Why are we whispering? Her secretive attitude only served to exacerbate my already battered sense of safety. My connection to... What? Gesellschaft? Gesellschaft? Like, Gesellschaft. I mean, Faust has been severed. I'm sorry, what? I cannot access Faust's knowledge at this moment. I guess I was absolutely right to be anxious. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Let me blow my nose. Alright, sorry, I'm still kinda sick. Oh, combat. Envy blunt. Okay. I need Enka, I need Enka. Yeah. Oh no, don't use all of it. Do not use all of it. Just $1 should be fine for now. Oh, yeah, sure. Let's use warp IDs. They're not gonna die, right? Can I get more warp IDs? No. Can I get a warp Yisang? No, okay. I don't think there's any other warp IDs except these, right? Yeah, okay. So that's a 100% increase? What egos? I mean, I don't have dimension shredder, so I don't think it'll do anything. Okay. I guess, like...
네.
청소 준비 완료.
Oh no, wait. Stop. Hold on. I have to fix everything again.
각 정요원은 위치로. 출발합니다.
4, 5, 6.
자, 불 뜯을 시간. 청소.
내가
앞장서시오.
교정이라면 따르겠습니다.
Oh, have they already started like melding, tearing each other apart? Really? What do you mean you can? I mean it in the most literal sense. My access to Faust's input and information, which has always been readily available, is completely severed. Oh, what if everything about this situation is something you don't have access to yet, like you said last time? One cannot completely dismiss that possibility, but even that is uncertain. Every answer Faust has given me was always full of confidence and methodical expertise. I don't think she's ever said a sentence that was this full of speculation and doubt. Then Faust, are you... then Faust, you are... Yes, at this moment I am limited to operating only with my knowledge. I cannot discern the cause of this disconnection. More than enough precautions have likely been taken in case of interdimensional travel, but perhaps Faust did not take into account an occasion in which we may have to access an unidentified dimension such as this. Or even if it was taken into account, this particular dimension may not yet have been subject to cross-observation. If that is not the case, then no, never mind. There was nothing that suggested that my connection to Faust would be lost, not even as we boarded the train. To be honest, this is a rather disagreeable situation for me. Alright for now. For now. Now, that changes everything. I recall the last thing I saw before the hatch on the capsule closed, when Faust told me not to worry too much. Okay, this is just a minor setback, nothing we can't beat, right? We got this. I began to mutter like I was trying to convince myself. As the manager, my job is to calm everyone down and set their sights on the future, just as Faust did for me immediately before the hatch closed. If you're right about why you were disconnected, then that problem will solve itself once we're off the train. And if we ever do run out of options, I'll just turn back the clock and see what happens. Don't stress yourself too much. We still have a lot to work with. Your knowledge, my clock, the sinners, and I could feel my confidence taking a hit with every word that came out of my metaphorical mouth. But that seemed to be enough for Faust. She nodded. Understood. And to the sinners. The fact that we are currently confined to a warp train in operation must be a source of enough stress. I believe that sharing Faust's current state with them would add an unnecessary source of tension. What? So wrecking this door ain't gonna do anything? We're all going to bite it open. Bite it once it opens? How many times do I have to tell you that you're not even strong enough to break this door down? A billion years in this box. Yeah, good idea. So what now? Do we have to take a search sweep around each car or something? In the grand scheme of things, yes. Faust cleared the air with a cough before continuing. By A Corp's, like A Corp or A Corp? I'm guessing they're talking about like the A Corp. Okay. Standard time scale. Yeah, A Corp standard time scale. Approximately 3 days have passed since our departure. As per the contract between Limbus Company and W Corp, I acquired the Master Key Corp placed inside my capsule and adjusted the hatch settings to open automatically in 3 days. Okay. 3 days, huh? I feel like I just blinked and I guess that's hibernation for you. As you were all informed prior to boarding, there is no way for the economy class passengers to enter the first class car. That is why this place has remained untouched. However, cross-referencing my own deductions and W Corp's rather fragmentary explanations, I can assume that the situation is currently under progress in the economy class cars. The part where they thrash the shite out of one another, tearing their limbs off all that mess. No, I doubt that. I don't think it gets that bad in just 3 days. Besides, that's supposed to be business as usual for W Corp, right? There must be something else that's out of the ordinary that they want us to deal with. Precisely. In my opinion, it is... Oh! Hold that thought for but a moment. Just as Faust was about to continue, Don Quixote raised her index finger to her lips and signaled her to be quiet. Does thou hear as I do? Scratching. Nay, raping. Rapping? No, it's rapping. No, it's rapping. Forsooth, past this gate must be... As Don Quixote kept listening with her ear to the door, an odd expression of half curiosity and half horror appeared on her face. It is possible that there must be... Lady Faust? Oh, hi, Savage. After that very distressful noise, everyone simultaneously turned their heads to look at Faust, who closed her eyes briefly in thought. Please step aside for a moment, Don Quixote. It would be best if I observed it with my own eyes. With that, she produced the master keycard from her pocket and approached the panel installed next to the door. Oh, we're about to fight not Lovetown members, like other things. I don't know what they're gonna be called. Whoa, hang on a minute. You're going to open the door? I intend to follow your usual flavor of suggestion, Heathcliff. That there are times in which a physical altercation is preferable to detached ruminations. My suggestion? Well, we're going to disagree with you there, but what's gotten into you, lass? After all, how could I deduce anything without seeing it all myself? Beep. After a brief mechanical beep. Uh-oh. Hideous creatures suddenly crashed through the open door and charged wildly in our direction. Ah, lovely. And just an average day in a warp train. Oh, okay. They don't look that bad yet. They look fine. Oh, they have stagger thresholds now. Oh, nice. They don't look that bad yet. I mean, they don't have sanity, but they look fine. Uh-huh. Let's do this.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정리.
Okay. We're fine. Yeah. Okay. This ain't no love town.
대체가
They're
우리의
dead.
마지막
Okay.
일격만을 기다리고
One
있는
wave?
상태입니다.
Really?
효율적으로 처리해보죠.
Okay.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Bye bye. 105
올바른
casually.
방법으로 개체에게 일격을 가할 뿐이다. 이것이 바로 정보의 힘입니다.
승객 무력화.
Yep.
벌써 끝나가는군.
Average happenings on a warp train. For real, for real.
직원들이 우세한
Oh, they're
환경에
all dead.
있습니다.
Why are they glowing?
관리자님이
Why are they
제 말을
oozing
집중해서 듣고
stuff?
있었다는 결과겠죠.
Is
이런
it
과정들을
because of
통틀어
this, I guess?
신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요.
I suppose.
긍정적인 변화네요.
Well, they're dead. So. This.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어. 공간을 뭉갠다. 제압 완료.
Red? Why is everything glowing red?
씹는 맛이 있는데?
참고로 기계는
Okay.
입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
마무리.
Ishmael's gonna lose sanity, but it's the end of the round, so who cares? Yeah, we're fine. Average day on a warp train. Alright. Lady Faust, however similar in appearance they may have been to the passengers, verily this is though they were in complete want of sense. Like people politified by the whale. Don Quixote hesitated until the last minute before raising her weapon to fight them. She hangs her head mournfully. Normally. Faust would have told her more information about those monsters before the fight began, and she would not have been burdened by the sheer thought of bringing harm to the innocent. Faust began searching the area, closely observing various bodies and the general area for information. You appear particularly inquisitive today, Miss Faust. Huh. Yeah, aren't you usually the one who has all the answers while we're racking our brains trying to come up with something? The sinners were starting to feel that there's something off about Faust's behavior. They might even soon realize that there's something wrong with Faust right now. Don Quixote. They are not dead. I mean, like, technically she's right, I mean... Huh? Observe closer. The parts are all tethered to one another by something. Are they not? Okay, so this isn't what usually happens. It's another thing, I'm guessing. Okay. Oh-ho! It appears that the flow of time has ceased in this space. Therefore, it follows that the connections that tether bodies to life and away from death remain intact. Oh, okay, never mind. Just regular day. Okay. To my relief. Faust managed to correctly figure out what's going on like her usual self, even if it took her slightly longer than it usually does. Because I'm just used to seeing like the horrors, not like the midway horrors, I guess. Hey, what did I say? We got this. Huh? What was that about? Oh, no, nothing, don't worry about it. But I'd forgotten that not all sinners were content with nodding along to whatever information Faust told us. The flow of time is ceased aboard the warp train, is it? Yi Sang grew pensive, seeing that Faust's lips parted for a moment before closing shut. I was starting to get a good read on her. That was an unmistakable look of regret, no matter how short-lived. Howbeit, would it not be more accurate to muse that the flow of time has decelerated to the point where, to an extra-dimensional observer, it has slowed to a stop? What is your perspective regarding this suggestion? Yes, that is a most rational suggestion, Yi Sang. Oh, so that's how P Corp gets their time back. Okay. Did Miss Faust say just get something wrong? Wow. Yi Sang sure is a time expert, right? Can you summarize it in an easier language now that we're talking about it anyway? Ah, gladly if you would allow me. Look at his fucking smile. Yusang began to elaborate with gentle euphemism. Never smiled for the past 10 years, probably. Or, yeah, maybe 4 years. Give or take. That was close. To speak it in brevity, it can be said that death is not an element aboard this train. And can maybe speak in a little less brevity? To elaborate. Verily, this one's heart beats still. Don Quixote lowers her head and listens closely to what appeared to be a dismembered torso, and shouts with relief. Their state is akin to an assembled jigsaw puzzle, merely immobilized and separated. Though their corpus has been sundered, the concept of death is at a state of, for all intents and purposes, eternal delay aboard this train. Existence in continuance and moratorium. Forced they are to be tethered upon the tiniest yet tenacious thread of life. I ill understood what had been said here, yet they are not dead all the same. If their severed parts are all connected, then it can be said that no matter how entangled their bodies become, it is not impossible to eventually gather their parts to form a single passenger. Thus, naturally, we can determine how and why the profession W Corp cleanup agent has come to be. Well, profession, like job. Okay, never mind. I see, because someone will have to categorize and reconstruct these puzzles once the journey is over. It is really baffling to me that a job like that even exists. Ever seen a wing that wasn't baffling in every sense of that word? Still, I guess that means that as long as the train arrives at the station, they'll be all put back together like nothing happened. From what I learned, though, the W Corp identities. From what I learned through the W Corp identities, their main job was to gather chunks of flesh together to bring them back to their original shapes before they boarded the trains. It's a lot more visceral when I have to look at it in person. Phew. That is quite the auspicious news among ill tidings indeed. It soon clicked in me what Faust was, though with some effort trying to do as I watched Don Quixote sigh with relief. Maybe Faust was trying to cheer Don Quixote up in her own way. The other Faust would not find it necessary to do something like that. Dante. Huh? What's up? Oh, time to whisper, right? Indeed, I intend to collect further intelligence. Well, if there's anything I can tell you. Faust casts a dark gaze towards the chunks of flesh. Her gaze remained fixed upon them as she whispered. Are they distortions or abnormalities? Oh yeah, I actually wanted to ask you about that. They weren't humans, that's for sure. From them I felt the same sensation I felt from monsters. Something inexplicable. An unclear sensation or an aura. I felt this somewhere before. I'm sure of it. But I couldn't quite pinpoint the source of this sensation. One thing I do know for sure is that this sensation was not the same feeling I got from abnormality, distortions, or even the pecacula. If I had to lean one way or the other, I'd say they're closer to distortion. I'm sorry, I don't think they're either of those. It's difficult to be certain at the moment. Again, I'm not sure how I can explain this, but they're very, very similar to distortions, but also different. If you had to ask, then I'm gonna guess Faust doesn't know. Faust may not know, Faust may know, but I, at this moment, have no way of knowing. I feel like I should apologize for that. There's no need, Dante. Though the information you have provided me is rather ambiguous, It has helped me deduce something of worth. And collecting intelligence myself and creating deductions based on sparse information is quite... She paused, holding a bloody slimy chunk of flesh in her hands. Did she just smile to herself with gore in her hands? Whoa, finally the awakening has begun! Ryoshu found the body. So if they're not distortions, are they like more of the reverberation case?
정리가 예상보다 일찍 끝났군. 보고서는 내가 작성해 둘 테니 다음 정리 전에
That's
휴식을 취하도록.
100% more? Oh, is it capped at 50%? Hold on, let me look at it. What's it capped at? How do I check? Yeah, them. Oh, okay, so the dimension shredders are... 120. I already have 100% though. And it only gave me 20? Okay. After a round of intelligence gathering from Faust. Right? It was 100, right? It was Don Quixote, Don, Ryoshu, Otis, Honglu, Faust. Yeah, it's 100%. Oh well. We opened the door to the next cabin, only to be greeted by a loud commotion. It sounds like there are other survivors. Ah, passengers in danger. Worry not, for I have arrived to... What? Oh, it's the fixers. Whoa, don't come any closer. Who the hell are you guys? A four-armed woman suddenly jumped in our path. What happened to half your face? Kinda looks like Angela for some reason. She appeared without warning. Faust stumbled a little, inadvertently slapped by the figure's swinging arms as she pushed us away. Ah, never mind, the hair is gray. I thought it was blue, it looked more blue. Probably because of the lighting. Right, like you gave us any warning before you practically kicked that door open. Would you mind moving that huge sword out of our faces? It's a bit disconcerting. Disconcerting? Okay. Threatening? I'm just trying to protect those civilians in this car. Also, is that a bioprosthetic? Must be an old-timer, huh? I thought those things went out of style forever ago. Oh, you want to see what this old-timer's got left in him? Aha! That art from the north, verily? Thy garb is that of the northerners, no? This really ain't that time, lass. Anyways, it looks like we're in the same mess here. Make way for us, yeah? She seemed to be sizing us up for a moment. Nah, how do I trust you? Got any proof that you ain't biting? I'm not gonna let all my effort protecting this place go to waste. Bitten? Bitten? The bloody hell are you talking about? Weird, you look completely lost. If you were in one of the economy cars, I'm sure you've seen... Hold on. Are you all from the first class car? Yeah, we just woke up from our capsules. But none of you look very... I mean, aren't first class seats supposed to be... Well, why didn't you say so from the get-go? Name's Sasha, multi-crack office rep. With that, she lowered her weapon and allowed us to pass. Have you not left this car for the duration of the ride, Sasha? No, I haven't. We warped over to P Corp after picking up one of their contracts, but geez, can you believe that this train broke down? Shit, is it ever broken? Is it even broken? Ah, so they went to go solve the distortion case before us then, huh? Okay. I'm not feeling hungry or sleepy at all. It stinks from some shady bullshit if you ask me. You can feel all that even in a prosthetic body? Man, how could I live without my favorite hobby? drifting into a sweet nap after a pleasant meal. So I made sure to get high quality parts for them, so I could still feel hungry and sleepy. Hasn't something else of note also occurred? You bet your ass did something else of note go down. How distracting. Isn't it hard for you to speak without being so hyper? Or at least stop swinging your arms around like that. Can't do that, friend. I broke all my prosthetic arms in a fight, so I'm calibrating a new set. Gotta keep swinging them if I want them to sync up with the other parts anytime soon. Anywho, I don't know what the hell's going on, but people started turning into some weird monsters all of a sudden. So is this the Warp Corp experience? Haven't a goddamn clue as to who they are. Don't seem like they can understand us either. Good thing my train car didn't have a lot of those monsters. I just chopped what monsters there were to pieces and hauled the civilians to this vacant car. So, uh-oh. You have decided to protect them despite the potential risk that they may transform as well. But of course, this expect the duty of any valorous fixer to stand guard in the front lines against evil to protect the weak. I've been keeping a close eye on them for the last 3 days, and so far 0 transformations. Go past this car and you'll see what hell on earth really means. Those monsters are constantly trying to claw their way to the front of the train. So if you ask me, I'd wager that some shit went down there at one of the train cars in the back, and it spread like wildfire till it reached here. I see. And that's all I can tell you about the situation. So what's your story? Why don't you rich first class folks decide to Why did you rich first class folks decide to suddenly grace us peasants with your presence? Nothing that's happening here could have made it to your swanky first class cars. So what's your business down here? W Corp has hired us to solve this case. We are, fixers. Indeed, fixers. Faust wore a look of reluctant acceptance as she affirmed Don Quixote's declaration. Huh. They got every single one of you a first-class ticket. Your office must be rolling in the dough. Wait a goddamn second, so W Corp already knew that this would happen? Are you really contracted to a wing? Not sure if I trust you. As you must be well aware yourself, contracts and contract fulfillment are of paramount importance for fixers. With that in mind, please recall that W Corp is one of the most secretive wings of the city. A non-disclosure agreement, huh? Makes sense. I wouldn't want to deal with those weefy boys either. Anyways, I'm still gonna have to ask for proof that you're actually contracted by W Corp. This is the master keycard given to us by W Corp. I believe that it can open most doors aboard this train. Faust produced a master keycard from her pocket. I guess there isn't any other way for us to prove that we're actually contracted by W Corp. A keycard. So you used this to open the path between the first class and the economy class car. Let's see, W Corp logo. Whoa, nice materials. Looks like you're telling the truth. Alright, I won't pry. Not like there's any cash in it for me either. So I guess you gotta go all the way down there for your job, huh? Yes. The fixer finally got out of our way, then with one of her free hands pointed towards the opposite door. Well, it's your funeral, ladies and gents, or your victory lap. If you guys are really that good, lots of luck to y'all. I thank thee for thy words of courage, Fixer Sasha. I shall trust thee with protection of this fortress. Prithee, protect the innocent in my stead. Fixis, are you a fixer? Are you going to save us from the monsters in the cars behind us? Oh? Just as we were about to reach the other end of the car, a little passenger pulled on Don Quixote's coattails. Damn, Don Quixote's short. Holy! The child's almost taller than her. Oh my. Aye, forsooth. Whoa, are you a famous fixer? Forsooth, once again, thou mayest know me as a profoundly illustrious fixer. Whoa, I wanna be a fixer too, just like you. Oh, don't pester the lady. I'm sorry, she's my daughter and... Wah, worry not thyself. There's no bother. No bother at all. Thou must dream of becoming a fixer thyself, little squire. It is fortunate that someone like yourself is aboard the train. Your presence ensures that child's survival. What you're talking about all of a sudden? Come on, no need to keep up appearances between people in the same line of work. I'm just here to collect some sweet emergency contract fees from each and every one of them. Are you two on something or what? I see. I don't think Don Quixote needs to hear what she just said. Didn't know you could be like that, Faust. Be like, what? You knew there was no way the fixer was actually there to protect them out of pure goodwill, but you decide to go along with Don Quixote's delusions anyway. Am I right? Good move. I was getting worried about what might happen if she started acting out again. You saw the twinkle in her eye too, right? Don Quixote's always been energetic, but she's been especially bouncy today. Eyes. What's Faust talking about? Faust strode towards Sasha with a question. I have one last thing to inquire. It'll be 30k per inquiry. That is quite an unsound decision to make for someone who claims to be in the same line of work as us. Have you considered the possibility that once our contract is successfully completed, we could include references to a particularly cooperative associate office in our report to W Corp? Whoa, you serious? Well then, let me hear it. Were the eyes of the monsters defaced red by any chance? Huh? Oh no. Sasha paused her swinging arms for a moment upon hearing that question, appearing to either be in thought or trying to recall something, then answered. I don't know. It was a pretty hectic battle in a narrow hallway, so I didn't have the wherewithal to get a good look at their eyes. Is it something important? Well, for one, my prosthetic eye is red. That passenger over there got red eyes. Oh, you there. That lady with the big sword also got red eyes. Not the ego. Not the ego gift. Or ego equipment. What, is someone out there paying cash for info and red eyes or something? No, well... It was a question of no significance. Faust nodded quite lightly in her direction, then opened the door to the next car. Good. Uh-oh. Oh. Ah, yes. It was just as we had feared. The scene had appeared before us looking like it came straight out of a painting of hell. Okay, so did Virgilius have something to do with this? Is that why Faust was asking about red eyes? Also, Ryoshi's gonna have a field day with warp trains. Okay. So, is the horror gonna get worse and worse as we go on? Painted from hell, I screen of hell. True. Hold on, did the enemies have red eyes? Oh, they did. Oh, okay. She was probably asking about them then. Okay.
규정이라면 따르겠습니다.
Okay, these are new, I think. Never mind, they're just new sprites. Okay. Just like Hellscream where Ryoshi's... Oh, okay. I never read her book, so don't know the reference.
충전 기능 점검.
Don't get the reference.
단숨에 정리하도록.
Oh my god, please roll heads. Thank you.
개체의 유효한 속성을 정확하게 간파했습니다. 제 예상만큼 관리자님의 능력이
Okay.
우수하다는
Okay.
것이 증명되는 것 같아 다행이군요.
They get offense level up, which might be kind of scary if we didn't have good IDs. So we're fine on that front. Never mind. Ryoshi's gonna Ryoshu, please. Oh my god. Okay.
약점 파악 완료.
They added like
효율적인 대처로
stagger bar
개체를
arrows.
꿰뚫었습니다.
Okay.
참고로
They're like,
공격을
look over
공격하는
here.
말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
Look over here. Watch out for
올바른
these
방법으로
bars.
개체에게 일격을 가했군요.
If you go to that
이것이
bar,
바로
something bad will
정보의
happen.
힘입니다.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Oh, encounters. Okay.
제압 완료. 승객 보관 준비.
Looks like they're dead. Almost, maybe. Come on. Okay, next turn they're dead.
한눈에 봤을 때는 불리해 보이긴 하지만
결국에는 유리한 구도를 만들어낸 것 같은데.
Okay.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Cool.
힘든
And
맛이
rip
있는데?
space. 1, 2, 3.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지.
Cool.
그대로 두드려 패.
Oh, this is not a good sight, huh? I wonder when Wayward Passenger will show up. Just randomly out of nowhere.
근육이 신나서
Out of
날뛰는
left
건
field.
더 해치울 거 없어? 난 이제 시작인데.
Okay.
정리 시간이다.
Also, on the live stream, they said that the events are. I
어서 할
shouldn't
수 있는 건 다
jinx it.
해보고 오라고.
I shouldn't.
저보다 한
jinx
주먹거리도
it.
안 되는 놈들이니까.
That.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Cool.
아, 저런 건 그냥 쓱싹쓱싹 하면 끝이라고.
Not enough
편하게
charge.
해.
자기 일
신속히
아니라고
처리하죠.
그렇게 말하시면
Uh-oh.
어떡해요.
Okay. Okay. We're fine. We won all our coin flips.
정신이 물러
Cool.
터졌군요.
Uh-oh. Okay.
저희가 우세한 상황입니다.
No.
이미
That's
매뉴얼을
fine.
6번은
It's not
어긴
gonna be like
직원들도
multi.
보이는데
It's not
이
multiple
책임은 다음에
kind of
묻도록
thing.
하죠.
That and that. Okay.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
So that guy's dead. Okay.
맘. 아, 술맛을 돋궈주는 좋은 공격이었어.
약점을 잘 찌른 것 같네.
이런 건
Okay.
몽둥이가 약이지.
확인.
그대로 두드려 패.
다음은 어디요?
And we should clear it.
공간을 뭉갠다. 제압 완료.
Cool.
올바른
승객
방법으로
보건.
개체에게 일격을
Oh,
가했군요.
second wave.
이것이 바로 정보의
Wait a minute.
힘입니다.
They're back. Oh no. Heathcliff ain't good here. Okay. Okay. They come back. I don't know how. I don't know why. They're back. Hold on. Why are they back? Oh, I'm guessing they have backup. Okay, that might be why.
내가
오케이.
눈에 새겨주지. 공간을 뭉갠다.
How much damage is this gonna do? Only 55, really? I'm guessing they're gloom resist then? Okay.
승객 무력화. 확인.
자, 지금이 기회인 것 같소.
Who is she rip spacing? Oh, that guy's dead.
자, 지금이 기회인 것 같소.
Basically dead.
개체의 약점을 정확히 꿰뚫었습니다. 준비를
오케이.
철저히 했나 보군요.
Okay.
직원들이 우세한 환경에 있습니다. 관리자님이 제 말을
Let's
집중해서
do
듣고
that.
있었다는
Let's do
결과겠죠.
That?
이런 과정들을 통틀어 신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요. 긍정적인
충전기를
변화네요.
점검. 단숨에 정리하도록.
Oh my god.
효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고함
제압 완료.
기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
Are we done? Or
제압
do
완료.
they have more backup?
승객
Okay,
보관
we're
중.
done.
직원들이
No,
우세한
never mind, they
환경에
had
있습니다.
one backup.
관리자님이 제
Oh,
말을
we're out of
집중해서
ammo.
듣고 있었다는
No.
결과겠죠. 이런 과정들을 통틀어 신뢰라고 부른다고
내가
It's
하더군요.
눈에
fine.
새겨주지.
It's gonna
긍정적인
like
변화네요.
fold. Yep. Oh my god.
개체의 유효한 속성을 정확하게
And he's
간파했습니다.
dead.
제
소란이
예상만큼
줄었네요.
GG's. Okay.
관리자님의 능력이 우수하다는 것이 증명되는 것 같아 다행이군요.
So they do have multiple enemies then. Okay. Phew. Battling in a narrow hallway really takes a lot out of you. Too bad. Making big movements when there's not a lot of room to move around it takes more energy than you might think. Especially for people like us who use longer weapons. These enemies weren't much harder than the ones we fought earlier, but it was inevitable that their sheer numbers would eventually wear down the sinners. Ooh, what are these things, Faust? Yeah, I've been wondering that too. Why are you so tight-lipped all of a sudden? Those entities are... What do you think those entities are? Huh? Didn't I just ask you the same question? Oh no. Are you giving us a chance to come up with our own answers first? Of course, Faust did not confirm nor deny his question, but Sinclair was perfectly capable of interpreting her silence in his own fashion. There were some things I learned after fighting them, I think. These monsters aren't mad at us, nor do they want to attack us because we're an obstacle. That's not why they're attacking us. Quite. It's apparent that their hunger for art, charging at anyone and anything in a desperate quest for it. Right. That's strange though. I thought hunger or thirst wasn't a thing aboard these trains. It could be determined from the entity's attack patterns that their offensives were not based on rational thought. The source of this behavior can only be traced back to primal aggressiveness. Yes, and? Was there anything else? Anything else? Oh yeah, I think they all had red eyes. Like the abnormality. Their bodies wreathed in blankets of red. I smelled blood, so that's likely what they're made of. It's Alina on board. Do we have a vampire? Are they called vampires here? I think they're called like blood fiends, right? Do we have a blood fiend here? Then it must be that the red was congealed, nay, crystallized blood. Thank you all. Your input has all been very helpful. I guess we have a blood fiend then, okay. It was my turn to start whispering. What did you learn from that? We are in luck, Dante. I have read upon the subject as a tangent while pursuing information regarding our next destination, moments before we boarded the train, and while that will be a useful element in resolving this situation, the sinners have also been a very good source of intelligence when it came to categorizing and identifying important evidence from the available sea of information. Your advice was correct, Dante. You mean you know what to do to blow this case wide open? Nothing can be said with absolute certainty at the moment. However, this will be a good place for us to start. With that, Faust turned around and faced the rest of the sinners. I will now present before you a solution to this predicament. We kill a blood fiend. Maybe. Is there something else we gotta do other than beating the crap out of whatever's in our way? That will not change, no. However, what I am about to share will give you a better understanding of the purpose behind W Corp's contract and provide us with the possible means of finding the method by which we may complete it. It is of high likelihood that the entity behind the incidents on this train, and by extension every incident of the same nature that has occurred in previous warp train trips. It's a blood fiend. Yep. Welcome back, Elena. Died 2020, born 2024. Welcome back.
근육이 신나서 날뛰는 건 더 해치울 거 없어?
How many
난 이제
more?
시작인데.
23. Oh, okay, we're halfway. That's a lot of enemies. Okay, let me drink some water.
시작합니다.
Wait, a blood fiend? What's a blood fiend? A blood fiend? What in the name of wings is that? Huh? You, of all people, haven't heard of blood fiends? Thought you were our team expert on obscure lore. Verily, I have not once heard mention of these blood fiends. Perchance I have let a magazine article slip from my memory? Don Quixote furrowed her brows, generally lost. It was as though the very word sounded alien to her. Do you think they came up this time? Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this. I thought they were just monsters in stories to scare children in the night. They're supposed to be afraid of garlic and sunlight, right? Oh, that sounds a bit different from what I've heard. I heard their fear of garlic and sunlight is just a rumor, and what they're really afraid of is water. I have been briefed on the existence of blood fiends in the past when I served as a commanding officer. And I've seen the dregs that they command. Though my memory isn't very clear, I am quite certain that these monsters here do not resemble what I've seen. I've seen one who called themselves a blood fiend among the fingers, but the things that blood fiend commanded weren't like these Robert. There's another one? Or Eileen was part of a finger, but there's another one? Oh no. Okay. There's something off about this one. That one didn't spawn these dregs with abandon like this. But aren't you supposed to know this already? Yes, I see that some sinners may have encountered blood fiends in the past. A long-winded explanation seems unnecessary. As many of you have stated thus far, the entities we faced in this train do not appear to be blood fiends. In a sense, they are drag-like beings that have failed to become kindreds. They are referred to as blood bags among relevant parties, according to the information I am aware of. Not a terrible name. Why would anyone name someone blood bags? As it has been said prior, it is impossible for passengers to disappear aboard warp trains under normal circumstances. Though our reserve of intelligence regarding the warp trains or W Corp is vast, if incomplete, we could not find a possible exception to the above rule. Within that reserve of intelligence, however, I have discovered that inserting a previously unseen variable into the equation allows for a formula of a new hypothesis. Wait, you're saying that these blood fiends can completely erase people or passengers from existence? A more accurate descriptor would be to say that they are either dissolved or vaporized. Dissolved. No matter the degree of violence the passengers may indulge in, no matter how severe the damages may be, the warp trains can revert them to their initial states at the beginning of the journey. Among several interpretations of the word violence involves cannibalization, of course. However, as the passengers' collective time itself is in moratorium for the duration of the train's operation, digestion is not a biological process that should be active. In other words, even the devoured passengers could be reconstructed. If they are merely stuffed into the digestive tract, then I suppose they could gut the passengers to retrieve the chewed up chunks of other passengers and piece them back together via the vein-like things connecting each individual. However, such is not true for blood bags. Blood bags are, by their nature, obsessed with blood. Their existence hinges on supplying themselves with the blood of their victims. And it is said that they must consume a minuscule amount of blood to maintain their forms. Wait, what? Didn't you just say that digestion's not a thing while we were on the train? If I were to continue my deductions, perhaps consumption of blood for blood fiends in blood bags is a fundamentally different process from our consumptions of nutrients for energy. To them, blood is accumulation, an entanglement of something that forms the self, including but not limited to emotions, ambitions, wealth, purposes of existence. Then it must naturally follow that they can spend their blood at will, which is a process that is isolated from their biological processes, such as digestion. I ain't following even half of that. You exist in moratoria of time at the present moment, Heathcliff, yet your emotions still persist, do they not? Anger, sorrow, and joy. They continue to spark within you. Well, I suppose they are. Though we cannot tell whether they may be in a state of alteration or whether they remain ensnared in the wheel of creation and destruction. It can be said that emotions, once past, exist not in continuation. The passengers will to persist the worth of this very existence in which they thrive. Do they not all gently atrophy into non-existence even amidst the ceased time? Miss Faust seems to illustrate the similarity between how emotions are to ourselves and how blood is to blood fiends. Gotcha, so that's why she said their blood is vaporized, huh? If that's the case, then the very blood that's supposed to bind these chunks of flesh together will also evaporate, which means that they can't be pieced back together. There is no incongruence in that logic. Everyone fell silent for a moment. That was way too much information to process at once. We didn't even know what to make of them either. So, does that mean if the blood fiends get to the sinners that we can turn back time for them? Because they technically don't have the blood anymore? Probably not. I would like to ask a few questions if you would permit me. Yisang was the first to break the silence. Could it be said that blood bags are direct creations of blood fiends? If that is the case, then by which method do they... That information is inaccessible at the moment. Faust replies, avoiding Yisang's gaze. There isn't anything I can do about this. The sinners will only get more stressed if they find out. And that's something Faust and I both want to avoid. Inaccessible. Ah, indeed. Now I recall what you have said in the past. This is only a speculation. However, I assume that a form of direct physical contact is needed to turn an individual into a blood bag. If such were not the case, then we, who are likely the greatest obstacles to this entity's goal at the moment, would have been the first ones to be turned. Indeed. In that case, that villain of a blood fiend must be hiding out somewhere aboard this train. Indeed, if we are to believe the words of the fixer from earlier, then there is a high likelihood that the horde is advancing in this direction from the back of the train. In other words, continuing down the train cars will lead us straight to the blood fiend. Very well. I shan't forsake this opportunity to bring peace to the souls of the innocent passengers who have perished by the villain's hand. Dante. It seems that Don Quixote was now invigorated. The other sinners also seemed satisfied now that we have a clearer sign of our goal. Faust, who stood as I'd missed them, nodded in my direction. Well then, let's go. We're making the best of what's available to us at the moment. Let's move forward, for now. Okay, so we're dealing with a Star of the
사실
City,
이런
maybe
보호고시는
level
제가 아니라
threat.
세피라들의 역할이긴
Okay,
하죠.
we're
관리자님들의
fine,
앞을
maybe.
막을 자는 없어. 저는
We're
언제나
fine.
수십 명의 몫을 해내고 있으니까요.
오호, 이럴 때는
Oh my
이런
God.
식의 공격으로 대응하는군요. 기억해둬야지.
뭘 그렇게 끄적이는 거야, 미카? 실전에서는 다 기세라니까.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
뭐야 화이팅이다.
This, that,
내
that.
앞을 막을 자는 없어.
정신이 물러
Oh my God, Otis hit heads. What the fuck?
벌써 끝나가는군.
Oh my God.
약점 파괴.
Okay, finally.
승객 무력화 확인.
지금이 기회인 것
And
같소.
then-
다음은 어디요?
Cool.
하나 눕혔네. 이렇게
오케이.
눕혀가다 보면 어느새 끝나는 게 싸움인 법이지.
Uh-huh.
내 앞을
오케이.
막을 자는 없어.
That guy's dead. Okay, cool.
효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다.
That guy's probably dead.
참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위
Yep,
파괴하지
okay.
않아요.
다음은 어디요?
227, holy.
과감한 판단이었어요.
중계하듯이 말하지 좀 마시라니까.
그래도 완전 좋은 판단이었던 건
Okay.
사실이네요.
승객 무력화 확인.
Loaded skill? No. There's probably more. Does it say anywhere how many more enemies there
직원들이
are?
우세한 환경에 있습니다.
Don't think so.
관리자님이 제 말을 집중해서 듣고
Okay.
있었다는
Kinda
결과겠죠.
weird.
이런 과정들을 통틀어 신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요. 긍정적인 변화네요.
Yeah, this, that. Sure, that. Okay.
깡총.
Oh. 216. I love charge.
아주
Oh
작살을
my.
내놨어.
마무리.
Okay.
정신이 물러
Uh-huh.
터졌군요.
That guy's dead.
공간을 뭉갠다.
시원하네.
That guy's not dead. Okay. They're gloom resist, I'm guessing
잘
then.
찌른 것
Okay.
같아.
약점 파괴.
이런 건
Should
몽둥이가
that be
약이지.
last guy?
두드려 패.
Maybe. Okay. Oh no, they're gloom normal. Okay, her skill 3 just does tiny damage. Okay. Right, doing that, I don't have enough charge.
깡총.
And dead.
제압 완료.
Okay.
승객 복원 준비. Oh, he's out of ammo. Oh no. Oh no, what shall I do? They're dead. Thanks, Ryoshu.
올바른 방법으로 개체에게
벌써
일격을 가했군요.
끝나가는군.
이것이
Okay, we
바로
have to
정보의
use one
힘입니다.
more turn. Okay.
직원들이 우세한 환경에 있습니다.
Damage.
관리자님이 제 말을 집중해서 듣고 있었다는 결과겠죠.
마무리.
Okay.
이런 과정들을 통틀어 신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요. 긍정적인 변화네요.
훌륭한 전시회였어.
How much damage did 800.
이걸
Wow.
오히려 고맙다고 말해야
Just from
하나?
2 DDDRs, huh? More fighting. I'm broke. Yeah, boxes. Cool.
파우스트, 전투 시작합니다.
Okay. Just more fighting? I think it said story as well. Oh, okay. Fighting first.
아, 저런 건 그냥 쓱싹쓱싹 하면 끝이라고. 편하게 해.
자기 일 아니라고 그렇게 말하시면 어떡해요.
Okay.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Go with this,
공간을
yeah.
뭉갠다.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing the red beeping's just part of the stage. Okay.
아, 저런 건 그냥 쓱싹쓱싹 하면 끝이라고.
Do I have enough charge? No.
편하게
Okay.
해.
자기 일 아니라고 그렇게
전투에
말하시면
임하겠습니다.
어떡해요.
Oh, Heathcliff, please. Thank you. Oh my god, Otis, please. Thank you. One more. Thank you.
후, 저것들도 취한
I
것처럼
don't have enough
흐느적대는데?
charge. Okay.
그래서 저러는 건
Yes, I can do
아니겠지만요.
that.
기회를
Charge?
잡으시는 게
Yeah.
좋겠어요.
Okay.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정리하도록.
43 damage from what? Okay, bye bye.
물러 터졌군요.
Thanks for staggering yourself.
효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
공간을 뭉갠다.
And okay.
시원하네.
승객 무력.
아, 술 맛을
확인.
돋궈주는 좋은 공격이었어.
약점을 잘 찌른 것 같네요.
Instead, Don didn't get any charge.
약점 파악 완료.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 그대로 두드려 패.
How much charge does Don have? Okay. I'm gonna waste the DDR on that.
내
Okay.
앞을 막을 자는
That-
없어.
I'm gonna blow my nose while that's happening. I'll be
승객
back.
보관 준비.
씹는 맛이 있는데? 하나 눕혔네. 이렇게 눕혀가다 보면 어느새 끝나는 게 싸움인 법이지.
Okay, I'm back. Holy. There's more. Okay. That. Ah, only 5 speed. Okay, we're not doing that.
신속히 처리하죠.
Some guy dead? Oh, wow. He lived.
개체의 약점을 정확히
No, my charge.
꿰뚫었습니다. 준비를 철저히 했나 보군요.
That guy's dead.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
250.
개체에게 치명적인 손상을 입히는 데 성공했습니다.
Dead?
무력.
No.
확인.
앞으로의 전투도 이대로만 부탁드리겠습니다.
개체에게 일격을
오케이.
가하는데 성공했습니다.
We should be done now.
샴페인을 가져오기엔 너무 이른 타이밍이긴 하겠지만 이 전투가 성공적으로 끝나면 모두의 희생을 기리며 축배를 드는 것도 나쁘지 않겠죠.
Okay. Alright, we're done.
소란이 줄었네요.
Otis one shots. Yep.
제압 완료.
Okay, bye bye.
승객 보관 준비.
Do it again. Oh wow, he lived. Not
Mom.
anymore. Okay. Do do do. Boom boom do do do. Manager Esquire, halt. Behold this poor fellow, he still lives. He lives still. Don Quixote, her round eyes wide open, began sprinting somewhere. What? What's a cleanup agent doing here? No, stay away from me, you monsters. Hey man, we're not those monsters. You alright? Huh? That arm, you're starting to mutate too, aren't you? You must be turning into some bug-like monster. What? No, this is... Gregor stumbled for words before chuckling and casting his gaze towards the floor in disbelief. Yeah, well, no surprise there, I guess. I suppose there's no way to tell right away whether this arm's a monster, a prosthetic, or whatnot. It is possible that you are mistaken due to his bioprosthetic being of an older, outdated make that is now rarely seen in the city. A prosthetic. That's a relief. I thought those crazy bastards were trying to break in again. As you can see, my legs are messed up. I had no choice but to hide in here. So what are the W Corp employees doing aboard this train? Huh? You're right. From what we found out about the warp trains through the identities, I can't imagine why any of them would ever willingly board this train. You're the contract fixers, right? We were ordered to assist you with your contract. Ah, I said we, but I'm the only one left. Every single one of my colleagues suddenly began losing their minds in that car over there, and... This cannot be! Faust! Is there truly no way to cure the blood bags? My apologies. The access to that information is prohibited at this moment as well. Though her voice and expression were both as serene as always, there was something gloomy about the way she said it. I may have been too reliant on Faust in too many places. Faust muttered in a barely audible volume. I don't know what I can do to help these sinners in a situation like this either. I'd also grown too used to Faust's omnipresent omniscient, because I could always trust in it to be there for us. I was starting to realize that don't have the means to consider and make my own decisions at moments like these. No, maybe I was too reliant on everyone else. When the time comes for them to rely on me, when they can no longer function as they usually do for whatever reason, can I really manage them well? Lead them to the right answers? Doubt, colored with fear, begins to rise like a dark plume of smoke. Well, what can I do, right? Where are you going? The agent struggled to some corner of the room with his wounded leg and pulled on a lever. They made good use of this space, and the wall behind what had initially appeared to be a folding chair for employees spun open. Oh, what in the name of wings is this? Perchance thou hast hidden here a weapon most powerful? A weapon most feared by the blood fiends? That holds some resemblance to a capsule we saw on the first class car. Why would that thing be here? The cleanup agent slumped into the pod that appeared in the wall. Phew, finally. What is that thou seekest to do? W Corp prepared a small hibernation pod for employees in case of these emergencies. Verily then, huh? Good luck with the rest of the mission. With that, he settled into the capsule and shut the hatch behind him. When the door covering the pod closed, only the folding chair and a wall covered with viscera remained. Well, Oh, what's that? An axe? And then like a sword? He's gone. There he goes. He has departed the scene. We blankly stared at the wall the agent disappeared into. Well then, I guess we gotta... Let's move on to the next car. Keep on keeping on. Oh, those are the warp... Oh, okay. Unlucky. Better luck next time.
정리가 예상보다 일찍 끝났군. 보고서는 내가 작성해 둘 테니.
Why am I only getting 20%? I'm supposed to be getting 100%. No? Okay. Oh, I'm guessing it doesn't count the first time then? Okay. Is it just battle? Combat and story. Okay.
기차와 같이 달려나가겠소!
Who's this illustrious blood fiend we have to fight then?
아, 저런 건 그냥 쓱싹쓱싹 하면 끝이라고.
They're warp cleanup agents now.
자기 일 아니라고 그렇게
Tricky
말하시면
words, W Corp.
어떡해요.
Okay. Okay. So they're just W Corp agents. Okay. Oh, so it's this is what Honglu mirrors, and then this is what Dawn mirrors. This is what Mersalt mirrors. Oh, that's cool. That.
깡총.
Okay. Okay, Ishmael.
아, 저런 건 그냥 쓱싹쓱싹 하면
Hopeless.
끝이라고.
Oh my god. Okay.
편하게 해.
자기 일 아니라고 그렇게 말하시면 어떡해요?
54 damage. Holy shit. Okay. Nah, she'd
충전
win.
기능 점검. 단숨에 정리하도록.
She'd win.
더 날 뛰어보라고.
Yeah, why did I tell you? She'd win.
승객 무력화. 확인.
Good job, Otis.
비틀거리고 있는 개체가 보입니다. 이전까지 있었던 대부분의 관리자들은 이 타이밍에서 결정적인 일격을
네.
지시하곤 했죠.
This and that. Okay.
깡총.
Oh, Dawn? Oh my god. Okay.
마무리.
약점 파악 완료.
Okay.
직원들이 우세한
Do
환경에
we have enough? We
있습니다.
do have enough. I'm gonna just do
관리자님이
that so I
제
can
말을
clash.
집중해서 듣고 있었다는 결과겠죠.
I
이런
can
과정들을
body sack.
통틀어
No? Yeah, I
신뢰라고
can.
부른다고
Okay.
하더군요. 긍정적인 변화네요.
Someone's gonna get hippity hoppity today. Hippity hoppity on.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
이런 건
Some good
몽둥이가
damage.
약이지.
Oh my god.
두드려 패.
Why did he lose all his HP?
모두가 너를 잊어도 반드시 되찾을 거다.
시원하네. 아, 술 맛을 돋궈주는 처음
공간을
공격이었어.
Dead, right?
점을 잘 찌른 것 같네요.
Yeah. Okay.
제압 완료.
Cool.
효율적인
승객 보건
대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다.
Cool.
참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지
I
않아요.
think we cleared the way. Yeah.
뭐든지
Okay.
하나씩
I thought we were done.
줄여가면서
Okay.
시작하는 거지.
누님도 술병을
Okay,
하나씩만 비우면
someone's
참
gonna
좋을
die.
텐데 말이죠.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Someone's gotta die. We have quick suppression. Okay. Dawn. Sure.
개체의 약점을 정확히
Why did
꿰뚫었습니다.
you? Well, got
준비를
big job
철저히
done, I
했나
guess.
보네.
Okay.
공간을 뭉갠다.
Damn, Rip Dimension does nothing. Wow. Are they slash resistant? Might be why. Oh, whoops. Good job,
예사롭지가
Heathcliff.
않은데.
Wow.
아주 작살을 내놨어.
벌써 끝나간군.
And dead. Okay.
올바른 방법으로 개체에게 일격을 가했고
Are you?
이것이 바로
Your
정보의 힘.
Pierce endured and quick suppression still killed. Wow. Okay. I guess it just doesn't do a lot of damage, huh?
깡총.
Okay.
더 날 뛰어보라고.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that killed.
씹는 맛이 있는데.
제압 완료.
Cool.
승객 보건 준비.
Oh my god, okay. I'm pretty sure Otis's skill 2 does more damage than her skill 3. Somehow. Ah, okay.
훌륭한 전시회였어.
Cool.
이걸 오히려 고맙다고 말해야 하나?
That is a lot. Oh, that one was just combat? Okay. So I'm guessing this one's just combat?
표정이라면 따르겠습니다.
Okay. What's here? What's going on?
직원들
More warp
복장
corps.
점검은 다
Okay.
마치셨습니까?
Heathcliff?
저번처럼 소매 단추를 달랑거리는 채로
오케이,
제압하는
Heathcliff.
직원이 보여서는
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Oh, she did not hit heads, it appears.
응원도
Okay,
결국은
go
나약한
kill
자들이나
someone.
돕고
Do a crime.
싶어하는 위안을
Do a crime, Heathcliff.
전투에
정보팀은
임하겠습니다.
God
조금
damn
더
it! Why?
가치 있는 걸
Oh my
추구하는
God! Why is it
고소한
evade?
하차!
에이, 저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
Huh? Struggling? Oh my. Okay.
깡참.
Go ahead. Go. Someone will
Oh, nice.
probably stagger that guy.
지금이 기회인
Never mind. And she gets that. Okay. Please kill. Holy. Okay.
올바른 방법으로 개체에게 일격을 가했군요. 이것이 바로 정보의 힘입니다.
That. Okay.
신속히 처리하죠.
Who is that? Oh, it's one of those fixer guys. Okay. Did not see
공간을
you.
뭉갠다.
Oh, it did. She did not stagger. Okay. Okay. Stagger.
약점 파악 완료.
Probably not dead.
지금이 기회인 것 같아.
And stagger. Okay.
아, 술맛을 돋궈주는 좋은
What's
공격이었어.
what you do?
약점을 잘 찌른 것 같네요.
Same thing. Ah! Oh, it's a charge counter. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. That gains charge. Oh. Oh, no, never mind. It benefits Otis. Okay, then, never mind. Never mind. Okay. This, that, rip space, that, and that. Okay.
깡참. 씹는 맛이 난다.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
I have to get used to there being charge potency
개체의
now.
약점을 정확히 꿰뚫었습니다.
I
준비를
suppose.
철저히 했나 보군요.
정신이 물러.
Who's getting mind whip?
터졌군요.
Oh, okay, bye bye. Wow, only
효율적인
99?
대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로
What are you,
기계는
rat
입에 바른
resist?
말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
No, rat normal. Okay. Sure, go.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
마무리.
개체의 유효한 속성을
That's a lot of
정확하게
damage, huh?
간파했습니다. 제 예상만큼 관리자님의 능력이 우수하다는 것이 증명되는 것
오케이.
같아 다행이군요.
씹는 맛이 있는데.
Please kill that guy. Oh, there's two of them? Ah, there's two of them. Oh well. One of them's about to die. Okay. Dead.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 그대로 두드려 패.
Staggered. Okay, dead next. Right?
직원들이 우세한 환경에 있습니다. 관리자님이 제 말을 집중해서 듣고 있었다는 결과겠죠.
No ammo.
이런 과정들을
No.
통틀어 신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요. 긍정적인 변화네요.
내가
그다.
눈에 새겨주지. 제압 완료. 승객 보관 중.
Oh, okay, cool. Ooh. W Corp or Otis are really good here, huh?
정리가 예상보다 일찍 끝났군. 보고서는 내가 작성해 둘 테니 다음
That's a
정리 전에
lot of
휴식을
whatever
취하라.
these are called. Civilian recovery pack. Oh, one sake. Notice the cleanup agents. Please collect and store a single passenger's part in this pack. No matter how difficult it may appear to collect their parts, do note that there is a single strand of vein connecting the passenger's parts together. Imagine you are spinning a yarn ball into shape and patiently collect them one by one. Sounds like Angela's talking there for some reason. Okay. Oh, we're 4 away. Okay. God damn it.
정리 시간이다.
어떤 시간과 공간에 계시는 관리자님이 들을지 몰라도 그때를 위해서 미리 응원을 녹음해야 한다는 거군요.
Okay, man.
이것도 녹음되고 있는지는 미처 몰랐네요.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Okay. And Dawn lost her
직원들
coin
복장
flip.
점검은
Great.
다
Okay.
마치셨습니까?
Again?
특히 저번처럼 소매 단추를 달랑거리는 채로 제압하는 직원이 보여서는
Can't do that. She'd win. She'd win. She gotta win. She'd win.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Go Ishmael! Yeah!
공간을 뭉갠다.
After Otis. Oh god. Oh god. Okay.
무력화 확인. 벌써 끝나간군.
She got staggered? Okay.
아이씨 좀 피하면 살라니까.
Oi!
야 저거 정신 차릴 때까지 앞에서 시선 좀 끌어줘야겠어.
Calm down. Holy shit. Okay. Can I not target that? It's 57 damage. She'll live.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
She'll live.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 그대로 두드려 패.
술맛을 돋궈주는
Okay.
좋은 공격이었어.
약점을
Kinda scary now, huh?
효율적인 대처로 개체를
Things
꿰뚫었습니다.
are kinda scary now.
기계는 입에 발린
공간을
말 따위
뭉갠다.
쉽게 하지 않아요. 방금의
오케이.
물리적인 공격은 적절하지
오케이.
못했습니다.
I don't think Ishmael
개체의
got hit.
정보까지 일일이
Why is
읽어드리는
everybody
기능을
targeting
바라시는지는
Ish?
미처
Why is
몰랐군요.
everybody hating on Ishmael? What? Oh, oh, she has to bleed. That's why. Okay. That, and that.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Oh god, I need a fluid sac right now. Okay, I should be able to use fluid sac next turn, I hope.
약점 완료.
제압 완료. 승객 복원 준비.
What was it, 10 turns? Yeah, I can do it in 10 turns.
자, 지금이 기회인 것 같소.
Thank you, Don.
개체의 약점을 정확히 꿰뚫었습니다. 준비를 철저히 했나 보군요.
You're joking. Okay, I can use the fluid sac though. We're blinding. We are corroding with that one. No. We are not gonna do that.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Okay. We A-okay.
내가 찾은 나만의 항해 방식.
Okay.
마무리.
올바른 방법으로 개체에게 일격을
맛이
가했군요.
있는데.
Do the thing, Ishmael.
이것이 바로
No,
정보의
keep
힘입니다.
rolling heads. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay, fluid sac will probably wave clear if we don't kill everyone.
다음은 어디요?
Never mind. Okay, that guy is tanky, damn. Or that guy still has a lot of health. Heads. Okay, bye.
이 전투는
I'm
승리할
not
거예요.
gloom weak, but 132. It's 132 damage.
그래 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
제압 완료. 승객 복원 준비.
약점 파악 완료.
Okay.
마무리. 자,
Okay.
다음은 어디요?
GG's? GG's. Okay. Cool. I actually have to use ego, huh? Something caught my attention from the corner of my eye after another round of brutal combat. Oh! What's that doing here? What's this now? We were on the final car adjacent to the right car when we opened that odd box with the T Corp logo on it. Ah, that's the emblem of T Corp. It appears that it was broken in the fiercest of our battle. Didn't that chief executive guy, Hubert, right? Didn't he offhandedly mention something about partnering with other wings? I guess they were in the cahoots with W Corp too. Such collaborations are not limited to T Corp. It is often the case that a wing may work with another. Yeah, like W Corp and K Corp. Not W Corp and K Corp, L Corp and K Corp. My mistake. Oh no. Rip fixers. Rest in peace. It is only on rare occasions that they urgently request the assistance of less significant, lesser known corporations such as our own Limbus company. Their choice appears to be quite irregular. Sounds like W Corp's high days are long behind them. Just like this wall that's falling apart, revealing what's behind. Oh, that was a new Rhodia expression, right? Huh. Oh, speaking of falling apart, this room sure got messed up, huh? It was difficult for me to ignore how Rhodia hurriedly swerved to a different subject as though she'd made a mistake. Even the tone of her voice shifted like she was catching herself. The various destroyed prosthetic parts covered in human remains indicate that this train car was boarded by several prosthetic equipped fixers. I can't think about that right now. Let's deal with the task at hand first. Maybe these people are from the same office as that guy we met at the platform, remember? He said he was warped over to T Corp on an expedition. Look, it's almost like they're all wearing standardized sets of prosthetic. Same make, same model, everything. I believe I read articles stating that certain offices do exclusively hire fixers with prosthetics. Wait, we were walking through the bloody train car when we suddenly heard Sinclair's voice crack as though he saw something awful. Oh, this art style is new, no? I feel like it's new. Wait, looks cool. Yeah, something, I don't know, it felt new. The art style feels new. B, is he the one we encountered at the platform? He's seen better days, huh? This is the fixer who suddenly started venting at us. Yeah, and he said something about going to T Corp on an expedition and failing. They brought a whole train car full of fixers for this contract. I guess calling it an expedition was no exaggeration. There are over a dozen broken arms strewn about. They must have fought valiantly by replacing their broken arms with backup arms, perchance. A strategy indeed. Sinclair is doing the cat thing, and the cat going crazy. You know that one cat, like... Okay, never mind. It's a cat meme. Makes sense. That would explain all those broken prosthetic arms and legs in this car. Executive Manager. This is likely an aftermath of a battle between the fixers and the blood bags. There were many similar cases during the war. Those using prosthetics would simply let their bodies be destroyed in battle because they considered them to be disposable, as long as there was cash remaining in their wallets. Of course, the blatant lack of self-preservation often led them to early graves. Maybe that's true. I see. There are more than a single possible interpretation of the same scene. I will remember both of your inputs. That's a good attitude. Employees with attitude like yours often made it to the end of the war. Well, yes. Well, good for them. Faust answers Otis in an uncharacteristically snappy manner. Signs of fatigue were creeping into her pensive expression. You alright, Faust? It was rare to see any actual expression from her. I was starting to get worried. I am physically unharmed, yet, yes, I am alright. However, I do not enjoy this circumstance which we find ourselves in. It is as though I am casting nets to nowhere while lost and isolated in a blind sea. I could usually complete these deductions within moments after establishing a few basic cross-references between the accessible information. Her voice was such a whisper for the second part of her sentence that even I could barely hear what she was saying. I know what you mean. Feeling like you're completely lost, obsessively casting net after net over the black, rippleless lake in desperate hopes that one of them might pull in something we could eat. No way to tell where we are. No way to tell if there's even anything to eat under that glassy water surface, grasping at the straws, you know? The sense I find mired in is not unlike your own. It is like lying my back over an unseen grave, for the reflection of radiance upon my eyes and the sanguine scent hanging from the tip of my olfactory tells me not of the fortune path. We're having a group therapy session in the wrong place right now. It seems that the first part of the sentence was well heard by Ishmael and Yisang. However, they walked up to her and shared a few words of consolation. Like, I'm not sure if you want to, you know, have a therapy session around what's happening in the background, but you guys do you. By the way, I don't ever recall you talking like that, Faust. I don't know what it is, but you feel different from your usual self somehow. That is... Oh, I mean, I don't hate it. I'm actually glad to learn that you had a softer side. This unseen side of yours, it is unfamiliar, yet quite fresh. Is that so? Faust's reply was curt. She closed her eyes. As per the information provided by the pamphlet at the platform, it is likely that this train is composed of 12 passenger cars and one freight car. Because we are on the 11th car at the moment, that leaves one single car between us and the freight car in which Mephistopheles is secured. Which means that there is a high likelihood that we will soon encounter the blood fiend responsible for the creation of the blood bags aboard this train. It's Sharon. Nah, it's not. Just beyond that door. Well, how strong could it be if its fathers are this weak? Weak is an understatement, Heathcliff. You can't even dodge one of their attacks. There were so many of them. No, he did dodge a few. But we practically smashed through their entire horde. A different, more accurate interpretation would be to say that a being capable of commanding a force as large as the blood bags we have defeated should be considered a high-risk entity. Although this is no common knowledge, there is a subcategory of fixers called blood fiend hunters who specialize in, yes, hunting blood fiends. Why don't they... Did they hire any of them for Eileen? Because Roland and like a couple other fixers had to do that work. Okay, anyways. Assuming that information is true, it can be inferred that blood fiends are difficult foes that require a certain expertise to defeat. Now that I'm thinking about it, if blood bags are like mindless thralls to blood fiends, then they are kind of like their private army, right? Oh, Otis. A being of power who can create a force of their own without concern for lowered morale or desertion. Wartime or not, they will always make for formidable foes. So they're like... zombies in the vampire hierarchy, right? Because, oh no, I don't know if I'm yapping. But I think the vampire hierarchy is like zombie into like lesser vampire into like greater vampires, whatever, right? So like blood bags are like the zombies to the vampires, I guess, and then the vampires who turned them into zombies command them. Okay. The sinners each exchange various opinions with one another, possible strategies, estimations of the blood fiend's strength. And all of a sudden, fee! On this indecisive idleness, our quest is to defeat the villain who had brought such pain and misery upon this train, is it not? It may be vaporizing the lifeblood of the innocent as we speak. Mighty or feeble, I care not. I swear upon my... oh my god. I swear upon mine honor that I shall smite this foe and let my hand of justice be the judge of their fate. Let us hasten now. Don Quixote suddenly outbursts immediately. The sudden outburst immediately put a stop to the chatter. She's not wrong. Besides, we have to deal with the blood fiend to complete our contract. With that, I open the door leading to the final car of this train. Yeah, it is new art, right? Oh, nice. They have a new artist. I like it.
훌륭한 전시회.
It might be old. I don't know.
이걸 오히려
I think it's
고맙다고
new.
말해야 하나?
Looks new. What is that? Repeat circle. Repeat combat book. Repeat combat book. 200? Virgilius? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Okay, Blood Fiend, get over here. Is that it? Oh, and then we go into Mephistolis. Okay, what are you doing here, Blood
빨리
Fiend?
끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
This room. Oh. Hey, who are you? A new faction, it appears. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, it is a new faction. Red. What is with that look on thy faces? Oh no, it's the Don Quixote's Canto enemies. Oh no! Thou standest in the audience of the prince. Where are thy obsequious... what? Smiles. He must be the cause of this outbreak. The blood fiend we must defeat. Fall to thy knees and grovel before royalty. Who the hell are you to make those demands? I shall impart this upon the only one, so listen well. You may call me Cassetti, a kindred of the sixth generation, the rightful prince in refuge from his family. Art thou the villain who had... oh no! Okay. Welcome, Canto 6. Who had brought such destruction and massacre upon this vessel. We're getting Shakespearean with this. Hold on. Ah, I had a bad cough, sorry. Yet I am feeling generous, for I am quite sated at the moment. Art thou must have... what? Might be allergic to Shakespearean. Holy shit. Anyways, as thou must have seen on thy journey here, this place is a hall of banquet for a feast most majestic. No matter how many blood bags I create, no matter how much I devour them, the humans just won't stop coming. I only enjoy what was cast into my maw. He dons a mask for the purpose of merrymaking. If we're really going to exchange pleasantries, why don't you take the mask off? Do you not even know the basic etiquette? Oh, he stood up. Oh, this mask won't come off. Can't take it off. Shouldn't take it off. There's no prince without the mask. We're so ugly behind the mask. So we all decided hide how what? So we all decided hide how repulsive we become. Okay. But once I've drunk your blood full, then it'll all go back to how it used to be. Only then I can unmask myself. Who stitched that mask to your face? Not a half bad job. Of course it's excellent, haha, because this mask was crafted by none other than the great barber. What? The eminent, the barber himself, whose name I dare not even speak of, but it hurts so much. The barber! The new distortion! No, I'm smiling. Look how hard... He dropped the Shakespearean so fast, huh? I'm smiling and laughing. Ha 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 ha. Yes, I am the prince. That's what I am. He's a bloody loon, innit? Alright, done with the giggles then. Get ready for the beating of your life. I enjoy things like you and your friends. Don't cry boiling and bowing and sniveling on the ground for your lives. Lunge at me instead, The aggression, the boiling blood. Oh, how I love the fire. What are you, daft? Look around, there are 13 of us and only one of you. Do not let your guard down, Heathcliff. This entity has managed to turn countless passengers of this train into his blood bags. I ain't letting my guard down, but we blasted through so many blood bags we couldn't even keep count, didn't we? Couldn't even keep count. Oh no. But the count is so important. I have to keep count of our visitors. Oh yes, of course. I do remember to keep count of our dearest visitors. Yes sir, I do. You have no idea how powerful I am, and I shall not relinquish my throne to thee from this budding kingdom. All I have to do is sit here and do nothing, and the blood bags present themselves before me. There are no paradise like this out there. You have no idea what I did to create this place. Oh, how elated my forebear kindreds would be, should they be here to witness what I have created. This cornucopia of abundance, this pleasure, oh, this freedom. But this kingdom is mine. I made it. I'm not giving it away. This is rather curious. It appears that this blood fiend leaves this car only on rare occasions. Yet we have seen signs of his insidious influence throughout every car we have visited so far. Then what he meant by how the blood bags present themselves before him has to be... Oh, Sasha, when did you come here? Hold on a minute. Yeah. A figure suddenly and frantically charged into this car. Oh, it'd be so cool. Wait. It'd be so cool if we have her as a, like, ally. 7v1 him. Yeah, go. Hold on, let me blow my nose. Oh. Oh, Project Moon, let us 7v1 this poor man. A figure suddenly and frantically charged into this car. It was Sasha, the fixer we ran into in one of the earlier cars. Cassetti shrinks into his throne at the sudden burst, terror apparent in his face. Ah, it is thee, by the hast thou truly journeyed here to assist us in our quest? No, that villain is the blood fiend responsible for the tragedies that has transpired aboard this train. I hope she doesn't die. Help us slay that cur and eventually lead the passengers thou hast protected thus far out of this train. Don't be another Yuri. Blood fiends. What if there was more than a single blood fiend on board? One still capable of rational thought. Ah, she's a blood fiend. Damn, you made it. No, but she has prosthetics, no? Wheel Industries? What the What are you doing here? Damn, you actually made it all the way back here. I guess the wings don't give out contracts to just anyone. I I fought to my damnest too, till I was the last one standing. What's she talking about? In the end, I stood alone with nothing but a single one of these 4 arms left. Kind of funny how the perspective on life can just completely flip when you're really in the shit. I think my last thoughts were, man, I don't want to die. So I fell on my knees and pleaded. I told him that. Don Quixote, watch out! I do anything to live. Blood rapidly crystallized around Sasha like a suit of armor as she swung her greatsword at the sinners, striking them even before Faust finished her sentence. Ah! What? What did I say? I commanded you to give me a warning before jumping in like that. Don't you know how loud your stupid arms are? I thought... Okay, sorry, I did talk to someone. Where was I? I thought the family had come for me. Ah! I'm sorry, Lord Cassetti. She does not look okay. Allow me to introduce my kindred to thee. To be the first of many since my escape. For the kingdom I intend to build. No, not Lovetown 2.0. It's actually real. My kindred, my loyal squire, who shall be at my side as I build a dynasty of my own, my family. Lord Cassetti, I had intended to select the more powerful of the bunch to send to this car, as you have commanded me, but the humans in my car were all weaklings, so I present before you this group from the first class car. Kindred, are you even aware of that exact nature of a kindred? Nah, but I can tell you this. When I accepted my lord's blood into my veins, it was as though I was reborn. I see, a kindred to a blood fiend is like a sub-entity, similar to sub-entities created by distortions or abnormalities. It must have been desperation that drove you to accept that proposition without hesitation, despite the lack of relevant information. Maybe. That's probably what was going through my head before I became a kindred. Thou hast been in cohorts with this villain all this time, as his underling? Even then, when we first laid our eyes upon thee. Lady, you have no idea how much I freaked out when one of you asked me something about red eyes. That would have mattered if you did suspect me though, since my red eye is just a prosthetic. Then the passengers who were under thy protection. Haven't I told you that the count matters? The longer the line, the better. Dozens of blood bags began shambling into the room from behind Sasha. A smaller one among them stood out to me. Oh, well, rip! My mind immediately snapped to the child who grabbed Don Quixote's coattails. I knew that the passengers were dead the moment we realized Sasha was a blood fiend. But this, I really hoped that I wouldn't have to face this reality. Not like this. No, Don Quixote's gonna distort now! No! There was a child. Yep, little Runt wanted to be a fixer if she got to grow up. Good thing she won't though. I can tell you on good authority that living as a blood bag is way better than the drudgery that is the life of a fixer. Believe me, I know. Hold thy vile tongue. Dreaming of becoming a famous, respected fixer? An encounter of justice? It's all just a stupid pipe dream that always ends in crushing disappointment or a really early grave. Silence! Silence! Don Quixote did not give Sasha time to finish her sentence. She was already charging full speed at her with her lance drawn. Oh no. Oh no. Well, at least she didn't distort. That's a good thing.
응원도
Why are they?
결국은 나약한 자들이나 듣고
Or
싶어하는
it's an
위안일 뿐.
abnormality or focus
정보팀은
encounter. Okay.
조금 더 가치 있는 걸 추구하는
Well-
부서 아니겠습니까?
Okay. Okay, main goal, go build fluid sack. And we'll just kill this guy. Sure.
깡총.
Build a fluid sack, we win. What happened to their HP? Okay, never mind. I thought they had more HP. That guy's dead. Whoops. Okay.
뭐든지 하나씩 줄여가면서 시작하는 거지.
누님도 술병을 하나씩만
누나씨.
비우면 참 좋을 텐데 말이죠.
Any one coins? I'll do this.
깡총.
Oh my god, Ryoshu, please. Oh my god. No way, man. Staggered? No, really? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Ah. Oh my. Okay, one more time. Thank you.
승객 무력화 확인.
Thank you, Otis. And that. Okay.
제압 개체 하나를 처리했습니다.
I wish to know how many enemies I'm fighting. Okay, don't do that. Good. This music's a bop. Boop, 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 boop. That should kill. That should stagger and kill.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Okay. Never mind. Forgot there was. Oh my god. Okay, we're fine. At least she didn't like explode and get staggered. Oh, what? Okay. Guess there wasn't a move I. There was a move I didn't see. Okay.
정신이
And
몰라.
dead. Bye bye.
소란이 줄었네요. 약점 파악 완료.
Okay. Cool.
저희가 우세한 상황입니다.
How many more
이미
until
매뉴얼을
fluid sack? One more
대여섯
envy,
번은
right?
얻은 직원들도 보이는데
Two more envy,
이
one more.
책임은 다음에
rust.
묻도록
Okay.
하죠.
I should save my nuke. Yeah, let's do that. That. Okay then. Okay, calm down. Let's do that. Yeah, just do
충전
that.
기능
Okay.
점검. 단숨에 정리하도록. 승객 무력화 확인.
Good job, Otis.
마무리.
Okay, we should be able to sack now. Thank you, Don Quixote.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
제압 개체 하나를
Oh my god,
처리했습니다.
of course he's slow.
남은
Okay.
개체들도 같은 기세로 처리해보죠.
Oh, what are your rolls? 16, 9, 20. No, it's damage, right? Hold on. Never mind, you're a complete joke. Holy. Holy, okay. $41 should stagger. How much damage are you gonna do? 29. That should stagger. No, that doesn't stagger. Okay. Let me send like Ishmael there. She can take a hit. No, yeah, she can probably take a hit. She'll get healed up. Nah, rip space, right? Yeah, okay. DDDR, DDDR. Okay, and then do that on you, I guess. Okay, bye-bye. So either we get to
승객
fluids.
복원 준비.
Why didn't he die?
헛! 샤!
She's dead.
개체의 약점을 정확히
She's
꿰뚫었습니다.
like long. She's
준비를
dead.
철저히 했나 보군요.
She's just dead. Rip. Yeah, go flute sack. Ooh.
올바른 방법으로 개체에게 일격을 가했군요. 이것이
Oh my god.
정보의 힘입니다.
Bye bye.
시원하네. 아, 술맛을 돋궈주는 좋은 공격이었어.
약점을 잘 찌른 것 같네요.
Ah, one guy, huh? Oh. That's not good. They're gonna buff like the main guy. Okay. Well. Do the funny Heathcliff. Do the funny. Boop. 1, 2.
효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다.
Oh, there's more. No, never mind. Okay. Oh god, no. I used up all my nukes. No. Ah, unbelievable. My first kindred to be created without their authorization is this bumbling fool. I pray for your forgiveness, my parent. Be gone from my sight. At least thou hast brought me blood bags for sustenance. Yet it must be the responsibility of a parent to clean up the mess of his child. What a load of shit. Base Ryoshu. With that, Cassetti reached out towards the pile of blood bags on the ground and... Oh! Oh, we fight him now. Yep. Okay. Ha! Oh, what abundance. I had nearly forgotten this sensation. An armor of hardened blood materialized over the blood fiend's body. His sheer aggression and hatred was palpable enough to make our skin crawl. It appears that he has empowered himself by reaping their blood. Though my powers yet to fully return, this magnificent armor is quite befitting of a parade for the prince who had become a king. Wouldst thou agree? Yes, sir. Yes, you do. Of course you do. Challenge me now, O rebels. Challenge thy king.
뭐든지 하나씩 줄여가면서
Oh,
시작하는
shit, we fight him.
거지.
Okay.
누님도 술병을 하나씩만 비우면 참 좋을 텐데 말이죠.
Shit, I used up all my nukes. Oh, he only rolls a 10? Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, well, this sucks. This sucks. They don't do that much damage. Okay. Oh no, Heathcliff! Shit! My armor! I mean, like, they don't do that much damage. You know what, he's better off. Nah, he can't do that. Okay, never mind. He'll be fine.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
He's gonna get staggered. Trust. No, never mind. Oh wow, he's tanky, huh?
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 그대로 두드려 패.
Okay. Oof. Wow. Okay. Okay.
사실 이런 보모구실은
Oh,
제가
he
아니라
prioritizes
스킬러들의
bleed,
역할이긴
huh?
하죠.
Oh, no ammo.
관리자님도 알다시피
Shit.
저는 언제나 수십 명의 몫을 해내고 있으니까요.
Blow him up,
내가
Otis.
눈에 새겨주지.
Rip. No arm ammo. Okay.
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도
Okay, no more
눈에
dodge.
바로 적을
Okay.
다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지.
Well, goodbye. 218. Wow. 5 fragile. He's so tanky. Wow. He has 5 fragile as well.
공간을 뭉갠다.
개체의
오케이.
유효한 속성을 정확하게
Charge shouldn't run
간파했습니다.
out of
제
Otis.
예상만큼 관리자님의 능력이 우수하다는 것이 증명되는 것 같아 다행이군요.
What does it do? Double the amount of... Where is it? Healed by blood glaive. Okay. Where's your blood glaive passive? Never mind. Okay. Is it... Go away, pathetic point. What? What blood glaive? Okay, sure. Hard blood glaive. It's... Okay. Passive? Oh, 2%'s a lot of percent for you. That's okay. Where is it? Here. Gains 10 stored blood. Okay. Okay. This guy's gonna be annoying at that hit. Ends turn after using this skill. Oh, okay, I'm guessing it's scripted then. Okay. Alright then. Okay. Someone's gonna find a way to, like, one cycle this guy somehow. Oh well, okay. Might as well use Blind Obsession, fuck it. Gonna do nothing.
충전 기능 점검.
Oh, he just uses it first. Oh yeah, I forgot 10 speed. Yeah, wow.
대부분 분야에서
Oh,
저는
okay.
최고의 성능을 내는 AI지만
Oh, okay,
응원은
never mind.
조금 더
Then
준비 시간이 필요합니다.
okay.
공감의 영역은 잘 쓰지 않았던 기능이라 일단 먼지를 털어내야 하거든요.
That's a lot of bleed, huh? Okay, might have through. Might have through. I thought it's scripted. Okay. I thought it to be scripted. 21. Wow, okay. Okay, calm down there. What does Mathos use? Okay.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
핫차!
Okay.
총원, 조명이 전멸하는 저곳으로. 파도가 모든 것을 쳐부술 거다.
He has 10 offense level up, huh?
여행엔 목적이 있었지.
Okay. Okay. Get paralyzed, idiot.
응원도 결국은 나약한 자들이나 듣고 싶어하는 위안일 뿐입니다. 정보팀은 조금 더
Okay.
가치 있는
We
걸
deal with that one
추구하는
first.
고수 아니겠습니까?
Let's do this. Okay.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Okay. I wonder if this is scripted. How many turns do I
이럴
get
때는
to
이런
EX
식의 공격으로
this?
대응하는군요. 기억해둬야지.
뭘 그렇게 끄적이는 거야, 미카?
오케이.
실전에서는 다 기세라니까.
Okay, bro's going insane. Never mind. We're fine.
위험 알람이 울리고
What's
있어.
this?
뭔가 커다란 게 올 것 같은데.
41.
분위기가 바뀌었어.
21.
그러게
Okay.
좀 가라앉은 게
Oh,
귀라도 올 것 같은데.
she has no charge. Okay. And everyone's stuck with their skill ones. That's great. Lovely. I must say. Alright, shoot him. Wait, hold on. What does torn memory take? That's fine. Okay. Shoot him. Go.
신속히 처리하죠.
Okay. Yep. Go shoot him, Heathcliff. Okay. Bang, bang, bang.
도망쳐봤자 헛수고다. 퍼져나간 탄환이 어디에서든 네 머리통을 화려하게 터뜨릴
Go.
테니.
Okay. How much damage will you do, Otis?
공간을 뭉갠다.
Okay, wow, under 100.
어떤 시간과 공간에 계시는 관리자님이 들을진 몰라도 그때를 위해서 미리 응원을 녹음해야 한다는 거군요. 아, 이런. 이것도 녹음되고 있는지는 미처 몰랐네요.
Nah, I'll just save it if I need to clash high. Do this again.
깡총.
Gangcha. We're not gonna get him to stagger. Would Tremor work better here? Probably, right? If I have to restart, Tremor would probably work better here. Yellow Tremor, then Time Immortarium, so he skips phase 2.
해처들이 강력한 공격을 가했군요. 저희
Yeah,
쪽에서 적지 않은 피해가 예상됩니다.
might try that actually. Okay, fluid sack time. Just do it.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정리하도록.
Because getting hit now is really scary.
벌써
Oh, okay.
끝나간.
Staggered. 8 fragile. Ah. Only I had more ammo.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요. 직원들이 우세한 환경에 있습니다.
15 turns.
관리자님이
I hope it's
제 말을
15
집중해서
turns, the
듣고
minimum.
있었다는 결과겠죠. 이런 과정들을
That
통틀어
kills.
신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요.
Arbitrarily, that
변하네요.
kills. Yeah, Don, kill him. Nice. Now, was it EX? We'll never know. Okay. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Yes, I love your boiling human blood, but this is too painful. This guy keeps regenerating no matter how many times we turn him to pieces. This, I don't know if we can... The mental fatigue finally got to Gregor and Sinclair, who collapsed to the ground. The strange environment of warp trains was the strange environment of warp trains was proving to be a significant help to the Blood Fiend's regenerative ability. This fight's been dragging on even longer than our battles at the K Corp border checkpoint or the basement of Wuthering Heights. I knew that the sinners had all grown stronger since then, but I felt as though I stood before an impenetrable wall. Oh, Don Quixote. Oh, wait. That kind of looks like Rusciante. Her ego, not her shoes. Oh, okay. Don Quixote continues to widely pummel the Blood Fiend with her lance, breaking, stabbing, and crushing him every time a body part regenerated. I am so hungry. Ridiculous! Thy hunger is no justification for this massacre thou hast wrought. Shut up! You don't understand. You don't know how awful it is to survive on that disgusting blood for 200. No! I don't even want to think about it. Shut up! Be quiet! I'm sorry. Please, just let me have a sip. Just the smallest sip, please. It's all useless. No matter how many times you stab me. I shan't stop until all of thy flesh and bone and organs are crushed into a viscous, shapeless mush, never to become whole again. But the Blood Fiend's regeneration is powerful. He's regenerating as fast as Don Quixote is destroying him. He's regenerating at an insane rate. We can't... my kindred, my child. I have given thee new life, invited thee to this banquet. So do thy responsibilities. The blessings of a parent must be repaid, no? What can I do? Find their weaknesses, break their anchor, make them kneel and grovel before me in desperation, just as you had. Wait, I think I got an idea. Sasha began looking around widely, surprised by Cassetti's sudden command. It's that way. It's the way they fight. Reminds me a lot of the way we prosthetic using fixers fight. Just as prosthetic fixers slowly lose their sense of self-preservation, their limbs becoming no more important than tools to be replaced. These idiots act with such abandon, as if they have multiple lives to burn through. Uh-oh! They're finally going for the clock, man! With nothing to protect, they throw themselves wildly into battle like moths to a flame. And forget to look after what's really important, like this little thing. With one of her remaining arms, Sasha picked up the master card key Faust showed her in one of the previous cars. Don Quixote, stop her now! Oh, my parent, I offer this gift to you. Gah! Don Quixote immediately leaped at the fixer, but one of her arms struck her with great force. Ishmael and Mersault, who had been holding Cassetti down, were no match for his strength without Don Quixote's fury. The Blood Fiend threw them both to the side and grabbed the key card. This is the key to the first-class cars, my lord. With this, grow your army of blood bags to bring glory to the kingdom. Oh my god, this is the Wild Hunt Part 2. No. Cassetti examines the master key card with clear interest. Without that key card, we'll be trapped inside this train for thousands of years until it reaches its destination. Dante. I believe myself to be trying my utmost to overcome this adversity. Without access to Faust's knowledge and intelligence, however, without our loss of the master key card, the uncertainty of this circumstance has greatly exacerbated. At the origin of this obstacle, Faust took a deep breath as if she was about to take a deep dive into the source of all this trouble. Must be my over-reliance on Faust. From what I can tell, Faust has always been operating based on information she received from Faust. So in a situation like this, where she has to make decisions on her own, she has to be unfamiliar to her. But Faust is an admirable sinner with or without Faust. I've been thinking the same thing about myself, actually, that I might have been relying too much on that perfect Faust. but even without Faust, you still give us good directions to follow after analyzing the information we brought you. Maybe uncertainty itself doesn't always have to be a problem for us. Remember, thus the lack of plan itself becomes the plan. You said it yourself. I see. Indeed, among many, I am a Faust that believes in uncertainty. Our loss of the master key card is but one of innumerable uncertain variables in the equation. The constant is, however, that the blood fiend is just as desperate as we are. Thus, the only option that remains at present is to compromise. You there. Looks like thou art the one who'd been regenerating your friends. Stop. Stop doing that, alright? Don't heal a single one of them, or I'll smash your precious key to pieces. Manager Esquire. Compromise? You compromise with a villain as vile as that cur? I didn't have the time to regenerate Don Quixote's severe injuries just yet, and the rest of the sinners were already unconscious. The only sinner who could still move and talk normally was Faust, who I just rewound the clock for. Yeah, let's do that. Very well then. Cassetti, why don't we move this conversation to a different location? Only I will accompany Dante to this negotiation. I will make my intentions clear now. Dante and I will not attack you there. There is no doubt in my mind that Cassetti must be absolutely exhausted by the unending barrage of attacks from Don Quixote and the sinners. Faust's suggestion that we move this conversation to a different place without the sinners must have been a sweet one. Just you two, huh? Yes. The fright car is immediately adjacent to this one. That is where we will further discuss what we each have to offer to one another. That clock must be thy monarch then, And thou art one of the retainers. Correct. Very well. This will be a royal debate then. It is only right that a royalty talks to no one else but the one who is his equal. Manager, Esquire. We'll be back in a minute, Don Quixote. Thus, we left the incapacitated sinners and Don Quixote, who watched on with hollow, despondent eyes as we walked away. No, Don Quixote's sad! We carefully made our way into the fright car. So Faust, why are we doing this in the fright car again? Dante, this will be my first attempt at a gamble. What? With that, the door closed shut behind us. The biggest what Dante pulled on. Did we do it? We did it! Yippee! What do you see? Oh damn, 15, huh? Okay. 15, that was close. What does the art look like? Oh, that's cool. Just ripped. It's the Rip Dimension. Looks like the Rip Dimension, or not, Rip Space art from Library. That's cool. So wait, was that the boss? Oh, I assume it's the boss because they said there's no dungeon for this event. Oh, okay. Cool. The negotiation. Ah, yes, the negotiator. I mean, if I didn't do it in the EX amount, I would have just went back with P Corp Dawn and just blew him up, so I guess. So this passageway leads straight into Mephistopheles. This is where it all started. This stupid boss awoke me from my slumber. If only this boss hadn't completely filled up the fright car. I wasn't planning to start the parade so soon, or create a kindred here. Dante. The connection has been restored. Connection? Oh! I guess it restored because we're near, like, the gotcha device. Okay. The suddenness of her statement briefly knocked me off my train of thought. I looked at her and cocked my head in confusion. When she replied with an even quieter whisper without looking away from the blood fiend. Boarding Mephistopheles has reestablished my connection to Faust. Woo! Money. Did you know that this would work? No, and that is why I have said it was a gamble. Yeah, and as know, and as I have stated before, this was a pure, incalculable gamble based on my own uncertain hypothesis. This success helps me somewhat comprehend Miss Rhodia's fascination with gambling. A faint smile appeared on Faust's lips for a moment before fading away. Now that the connection has been re-established, I would like to make a complaint against the Gesellschaft management regarding the fact that they neglected to list the information pertaining to the loss of connection within the interiors of the warp trains. However, finding a solution to this situation takes precedence. I have much reason to believe that their omission was done on purpose, but I hope such is not the case. Faust gently advances towards the blood fiend. Let us discuss the details of our compromise. What are you willing to accept in return for the master key card? If thou wert just anyone, I would have wished to return thee all into blood bags and drink every last drop of thy blood, but thou art unlike a common person. My wish is to maintain the secrecy this kingdom of mine for as long as possible, and thine wish is to leave this place, right? Once I relinquish to thee this key card, and once thou returnest to your first class seats, we'll live here happily ever after like nothing happened. Oh, so is this like the kingdom that the W Corp agents in library were talking about? Ah, finally, an answer. That would be like a collar. Okay, never mind. Blood fiends. Okay. And when the train gets here, you get off the train. Everything goes back to the way they're supposed to be. How's that for ideal? Like nothing happened. Faust, what about the job we were contracted to do in the first place? Our memories and any signs of battle will be entirely erased upon our arrival. We will have no way to relay our news, whether one of success or failure. If we had the means to defeat him, then at least W Corp would inform us that our contract was successful after the fact. However, this current scenario will leave us with nothing to show for, not even the smallest hint, and the contract will end in failure. However, what takes precedence over the contract is you and the sinner's psychological stability. It's not like we've always been successful, so that was something I could live with. But what about the other passengers of this train, and its future passengers? I remember the look on Don Quixote's face when we would come across these inevitable forms of injustice. Faust does not reply. Yet the lack of reply was a reply all on its own. Are we going to have to let them die? Innocent lives will be lost, but we cannot prioritize their lives over our safety. That must be Faust's and the company's policy. And yet... I shan't allow this! Don Quixote! I thought her wounds were too severe for her to even crawl, let alone walk. But with sheer will, she pushed through the pain to reach the freight car. I will not tolerate this. We cannot let this vile wretch live and turn a blind eye to everything he's done. It's her again! What do you want? You want to stay here for what is essentially an eternity without this train? Within this train? I know the truth. Everything hinges on this key, doesn't it? As soon as I break it in half, you'll have to spend the eons inside this. I care not. I would welcome the eons, should it mean eons of penance for thee. This much preferable to letting thy villainy go unanswered. Let this place be the site of thine eternal judgment. Faust and I grabbed Don Quixote. She'd normally be strong enough to wriggle free of our grips, but she'd already pushed herself beyond her limits merely by walking here. Faust, unhand me. Thou mustn't let him live. Manager Esquire. Don Quixote, letting him destroy that key means that you'll be condemning the sinners to thousands of years of torment. Then I shall fill the millennia with the tales of legend I have read in the magazines. No time, however infinite, shall be too great to overcome should we endeavor as one. Certainly you are aware that your suggestion is no solution at all, Don Quixote. Then there is no other way, no? Oh, no, my bad. Then there has to be another way, no? Thou art both possessors of great wisdom. Faust, Manager Esquire, is there truly no path in which we may bring justice to the villain, and the sinners remain unharmed? Don Quixote, we live in the city. Nothing good happens. Nothing good ever happens. Her struggle begins to wane, but this was no acceptance. This was dejection. Wait, Don Quixote, no! In the commotion, we failed to notice that the Blood Fiend had been quietly advancing at us. We let Don Quixote go at the last second. But we were a second too late. Oh, my dearest parent, forgive my transgressions of creating another without thy sanction. Ah! Thou shalt become the second kindred of mine. Cassetti screams incoherently as he leaps onto Don Quixote, piercing her neck with his fangs before we even had the chance to do anything. Oh, I did not expect this to be the solution. Faust? What do you mean, the solution? Is it the same thing with the time killer time guy? According to this information I have viewed in the past, and once again just now, it's... Dante, take cover behind me and remain absolutely still. And please, do note that the other sinners must not hear a word of what is about to happen. Oh. Don Quixote... Oh! What? Don Quixote levitates lightly into the air. The strings on her shoes unraveling as they slip off her feet on her own. She looks on with bewilderment as her running shoes fall to the floor. And... oh. No! The shoes! Rocinante! I've always had this question swirling at the unfocused backstage of my mind. Why are you always so protective of those running shoes, Don Quixote? Running shoes? Ah. Dost thou speak of our dear Rocinante? Yeah, those. I have battled through thick and thin, feast and famine, with dear Rocinante. In sorrow and in joy, no matter the brutality of trials that has struck me, and hath been a loyal steed by my side for however long it had been in existence. She doesn't know when she got them? Ah, Manager Esquire, wherefore hast thou not saluted Rocinante as well? This may be a rather auspicious occasion to do so. Nope, I think I'm good. Aha, don't be so bashful, go on ahead. Looks stinky. Okay. Looks stinky. Small girl is torturing TikTok with Stinky. Don Quixote. Don Quixote got called Stinky. Damn. Stinky, they are not. Scuffed as they might appear. The Rocinante is in pristine condition. Also, thou shalt not address me as small girl. Evacuate. Don Quixote, don't tell me you go to sleep wearing those Rocinante. Oh, I have always been quite certain that someone so esteemed as thee, Manager Esquire, would care to ask me how Rocinante fares. I didn't mention that this question was inspired by numerous eyewitness reports from other sinners who saw her wandering the halls in her pajamas and wearing Rocinante. Verily, Rocinante and I remain bound together, even in slumber. There shall be no separating the two of us. We are bound not by need nor want. We are simply bound together through plight and delight. Now that I think about it, every single identity of Don Quixote was also wearing those pair of running shoes, Rocinante. Have you ever taken them off? Taking them off. Fee, whatever does thou mean? As in, detach Rocinante from my body. This is a very odd insinuation thou'lt make it. She looks at me with puzzled eyes, as though taking those pair of running shoes off was somehow an inconceivable idea. They were something much more than just her favorite pair of running shoes. Her odd attitude of treating something so far removed from common sense as something completely ordinary. What does Rocinante mean to Don Quixote? What even is that thing? An overwhelmingly powerful pressure suddenly explodes, radiating in all directions. As the metallic stench of blood suffocates the boss, filling every corner of it with its sickening horror. Then, darkness. No! That's an... Oh, hey there! That's impossible. Oh! In all-absorbing darkness, voices are only light. Ah, Don Quixote's a blood fiend. I thought Ryosha would be one, but no, okay. You are the second kindred. How did you... I should have felt your presence. I do think I saw a faint outline of an aura. I see a red aura, and a long fur adorned of sorts. Though the shimmering... through the shimmering aura, I think I saw red eyes. You have committed the sin of filial impiety, transgressor. I know that voice, but I also don't. I've never heard it in such a low, imposing tone before. It speaks towards... What's she doing there? Towards the lesser being. The blood fiend, shriveled and kneeling, trembling, pathetic. Mercy, O venerated ancestor. I beg for the mercy of the second kindred. I beg for the mercy of the second kindred. I beg... Insolent worm. Oh! Bye-bye! Crimson droplets of blood slowly rises around the blood fiend's mouth before congealing and sealing his mouth shut. Uh-oh. No language worming its way out of your maw shall be worth my ears. Well, I guess Don Quixote did somehow somewhat distort. No. To commit the sin of filial impiety by attempting to travel against the bloodstream. To commit such abomination against your ancestor. I cannot well sanction your impudence of continued existence. That's crazy. Coagulate, then melt away. Cassetti's blood begins liquefying into a slick stream of blood, his form curdling and crumbling, then dripping to the ground. Rapidly, yet ponderously, like the ice cream Don Quixote loved so much, melting away on the floor heated under the searing sun. That's crazy! She's still tiny! You. Don Quixote turned to look at me, who was still on the ground after being thrown by the shockwave. And with a cryptic look of pity, she uttered something. Indeed, you must be the promised timepiece. Something I couldn't quite understand. Rocinante, to me. Rocinante, I beseech you. I carefully reached out, grabbed her shoes, and slipped them onto her bare feet, one by one. Ah, one day. She gasped, stumbled, and slumped to the ground. Okay. Okay. Wow. That just happened, huh? Well, welcome Don Quixote, the blood fiend queen. Okay, gonna blow my nose again. Okay, back. Sometime later. Can somebody explain what just happened in a way that makes sense? I knew that the sinners would all be shocked and confused. After all, when they, including Faust and Don Quixote, all came back to life after I rewound the clock, All that remained was the destroyed door to the freight car and the disgusting obliterated remains of what about the other fixer, blood vampire? Most personnel had lost their consciousness from the mental stress of the prolonged battle against the blood fiend. Whatever measure it was that the manager has taken, it can be said that it was appropriate. I guess so. Well, good work everyone. However, the definition of most personnel excludes 3 individuals. Therefore, it would be most appropriate to direct any questions to them. Why? What are those 3? Faust, the manager, and Don Quixote, who is still unconscious. Huh? Really? The 3 of you? Oh wow, you were spot on. When did you even have the time to notice that? Oh boy. I have identified the 3 conscious individuals by analyzing their walking cadences and voices, moments before my loss of consciousness. Right, so what's going on with the lass? Why is she still out cold? She appears to be in a state of deep slumber. As she is not at a risk of death, she will be waking up soon. I remember everything, of course. Don Quixote's sudden transformation. How she practically erased the blood fiend. Oh, okay, she gone. The fixer gone. Okay, the blood fiend and his kindred from the world without even moving a finger. But I also remember Faust's last words. And please, do note that the other sinners must never hear a word about a word of what is about to happen. And Don Quixote was unconscious, and Faust was answering every question with silence. It was only natural that their eyes would all fall on me. That's, I punched the dude. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Wait, that reminds me. Where's the keycard? Last I remember, it was in Cassetti's hands, who is in a far more presentable state than he was in before. Wait, so what about the keycard he was holding, though? We're fucked. It has been half liquefied. The remains have melded with his finger bones. It appears to have become one with the middle phalanges. Wait. Oh no! Everyone calm down! Calm down! I said calm down! I really should have packed more cigarettes, huh? How about we force... Why is it playing happy music? Okay. Force one of these doors open. The master keycard is not an absolutely necessary element to resolving the situation. We're fine. Yeah, okay. How? It will require approximately 5 hours to formulate and proceed with an explanation in a manner that will allow the sinners to fully comprehend the exact how of this methodology. I can't read. Therefore, it will be delivered to you in a digestible, summarized format. Well, that was short-lived. She's acting all smug again. We can utilize the back door. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. The steely... wait, what about Virgilius? He'll be fine. Steely confidence in her declaration was more than enough to win us all over. So we headed to the corridor past the back door. Don Quixote slung over one of our shoulders and arrived at our destination. Hey Virgilius. I can't not ask what happened after seeing the state you are all in. Sandy patter. Grains of sand and seashell-like things fell with every step the sinners took. Ask someone after me to applicate grains of sand roll about in my throat with every word spoken. Some time ago. Where did we teleport? Where? Faust explained the similar gist of this plan as we made our way to the back door. To put it simply, we will spend the time at a space disconnected from the train. The train should be arriving at its destination in approximately 10 seconds, going by the Corp timescale. All we must do is remain somewhere in our original dimension for that duration. Ah, okay. I thought they were just gonna take a back door. Okay. And with that, Faust came to a sudden stop in the middle of one of the corridors. Wait, are you seriously just gonna open that door with this many doors in here? Are you sure? Oh, okay, so we are doing that. That is the right one. Yes, this is the correct door. Its safety is completely ensured. Alas, at least tell us what's past that door. I did not bother verifying that particular information myself. It is necessary for future endeavors that I gain the experience of encountering something completely unexpected. What? Oi, wait! Faust did not wait for Heathcliff to finish his sentence before jerking the door wide open. Now please, enter through this door. With Faust's... Oh, we at the outskirts! With Faust's stern command, we quickly walked into a building that looked like a derelict, abandoned hospital of sorts. Okay, so not the library. Okay, okay then. I think we walked into a middle of a sandstorm. Huh? Aren't we supposed to be indoors? How the heck is this even happening? Ah, I can't open my eyes! Patooey, I got sand in my mouth. Oh, wait, no way. Is this a sandstorm? But aren't we inside a building? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The sinners blurted out colorful series of complaints, trying to cover themselves in the blasting sandstorm. But Faust continued to count in that same indifferent rhythm before dragging us out of there just as urgently as she has hurled us in. So, we managed to return safe and sound to the interiors of the warp train as it arrived to the P Corp platforms. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, as the train was still getting cleaned up, that is. Oh, are we gonna meet Rose? Okay, okay. And with our bodies completely covered in sand. I thought we'd never make it. Oh, okay, never mind. Just random W Corp agents. Okay. Whoa, are you guys okay? How did these passengers... We were so happy to be done with this whole ordeal that even the W Corp cleanup agents in the middle of the cleanup mission looked downright hospitable. We were employees of Limbus Company. We boarded the warp train at the behest of your employer. Oh, so you guys are the people that our captain told us about. They really let you guys keep your memories, huh? Oh, that reminds me. One of the employees must be sleeping inside that hibernation pod over there. Oh, that, huh. I've never seen it in action before. Thanks. Let me go check. That hidden compartment behind the chair that the cleanup agent crawled into. Inside it was... Huh? There isn't anyone in here. Maybe we're looking at the wrong pod? This is the correct spot. Then the disappearance of the individual who has entered this pod would indicate. I guess that these folks aren't all there in the head either, huh? Maybe you guys are just mistaken. I doubt that. Yes, we must have suffered from a momentary collective hallucination caused by fatigue. Very well then, we will see ourselves out. Faust cut the conversation short before the other sinners began asking too many questions. Now then, I became intimately familiar with the meaning of that gesture. I followed her to the outside without another word. We have arrived? Have we arrived? Rise and shine, lass. Had enough nap yet? I see. I will hear the details of the incident on the bus once we're traveling again. Understood. Any and all relevant reports will be sent to W Corp via LCCA, and Virgilius was already there when we arrived. He was sharing a conversation with Faust about what went down inside that train with a serious expression. Oh wait, are we in the sky for P Corp? Oh, that's high. Wait, no. We're probably not. But it looks like we're like, you know, sky theming with like this. I don't know, something about it. I will now leave with Charon and watch them unfasten Mephistopheles from the train. The minute hand on the manager's hand seems to be desperately signaling me that they have a lot of burning questions to ask you. Allow me to give you two some space. I was finally able to ask Faust once Virgilius left. Why did you do that? Faust's body was quite literally blasted to pieces from the sheer explosive pressure that filled the room the moment Don Quixote's shoes came off. Oh, okay. It was as though she knew that it was going to happen, because it was the preferable course of action to having the same explosive demise occur to your body instead. I do find it regrettable that you were made to turn the clock despite my knowledge of the high likelihood of my death upon that occurrence. No, I'm not blaming you for that. I just want to know how long you've known that Don Quixote is... That is something I have been aware of since LCB was first established. The same could be said of Virgilius. Of course. However, it was by the will of the LCA's superiors that this knowledge remains withheld from the manager until the appropriate moment. And that appropriate moment was back there? According to my private judgment, yes. Well, as my connection to all communications, including one to Faust, has been severed, I was not in a position to receive the headquarters authorization for that action. Right. Though the full truth may remain obscure still. We are once again returned. Return. That was a layered word. We return to one of the warp platforms in our own dimensions. We return to our daily lives of speculating about what's next in our path, and the usual Faust reconnected to Faust has returned. Yes. Faust replied to Yisang's nebulous wording with a quiet affirmation. Please, do not take this query with any greater import than a mere jest. However, do you suppose I shall see her again? Yisang knows? Or is he talking about Dongbek? She shot a puzzled look at Yisang, or Sasha. In a way, it was quite the pleasant encounter, was it not? What did he mean by that? Yisang mused ambiguously before leaving us. Phew! The incident at the warp train was such a chaotic... Oh no, okay. Probably one of the literatures are at P Corp, maybe, probably, I hope. The incident at the warp train was such a chaotic mess that it felt shorter than it really was. But I also learned so much about so many things. But it was too soon to start racking our brains about what kind of nonsense trial we were about to face in P Corp. So I decided to enjoy this momentary of peace. Oh, God. Do we find ourselves at P Corp? God. Wherefore is my throat so parched? I'm too tired to explain. Kachita, you missed out big time on one crazy adventure. Huh? That vibrated the last few grains of sand out of my ears. The sinners looked at Don Quixote's bewildered awakening, graining. There's no way to know what we'll be facing here at District 16, where P Corp was located, but we got this, right? The same fate I saw in the Faust who believes in uncertainty rises within me too. I looked up to Faust, only to see that Faust was looking at me as well. She nodded at me with her usual, barely noticeable smile, and I gave her a light nod back in return. Time to go find ourselves another golden bow. That's a cool background. Who the hell is missing? Why is there so many missing posters? Cool. Give me all of that lunacy. Okay. So where's P Corp? JKLMNOP. Oh, beside G Corp? Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yeah, close enough. G and H Corp. Okay. That's cool. What can I get? Yeah, give me a Heathcliff.
이야, 시간 한 번 더럽게 잘 가네.
Thank you for the Heathcliff. Give me the gachas, I guess. And then XP tickets, sure. What can I run out of? These sound effects are cool. I like them. Let's do that, and then thread. Okay. Cool. I'll do Mirror
전부
Dungeon
자러 들어갔다고
tomorrow.
방심.
It's way too late for me. How much Earl King funds do I have? I have enough Earl King funds. What do I have? What do I get? More Earl King funds. Yeah, Earl King. Oh, okay. How many Faust's shards do I have? 39. Okay. 244. I think we have enough to guarantee a 200 pulls. So my wall funds are hopefully provided with that. Okay, that's cool. Donkey Hood is a blood fiend. Who'd expect that, huh? Yeah, then I'm gonna get more stuff. Sound effects are cool. Beep beep boop. So the guy on the cover was actually just... The guy on the cover was a blood fiend, actually, not someone else. Okay. Huh. Alright, off to P Corp, I guess. We teleport all the way up there. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end it here for today. That was a good intervallo. Did not expect there to be multiple murders, but what a fun event. Barely fun. And then Earl King should come in, holy shit, 27 days. Does it come in? Wait, when does the banner end? Earl King should come in 22. Today is the 7th. So, oh, is it Korean Standard Time? So 21st. He'll come in 3 weeks. God damn it. Okay. And then Walt will come right after Earl King. Okay. Well, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna end it here for today. I'm gonna stop rambling. And then maybe catch some rest or whatnot. But anyways, I want to thank you all for coming by. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you have a good, wonderful rest of your day. Go drink some water. Go to bed if it's late. And I hope I can see you again next time. Bye.